every Friday night.
No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Hello, and welcome to Behind the Gates, everyone. We are here to discuss this week's Beyond the Gates. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Donald, for being with us. This is our male correspondent. We're going to find a better name for you. But,
that's all right.
Just he's in the house with us tonight. So y'all go ahead. If you are in the house and you're watching, please go ahead and put in the comments your name and where you're watching us from, what city. I see Alan Hansen is watching us on Facebook. So hello, Alan. Welcome to you.
Hello, Alan.
Here. And we got a lot to talk about. But first and foremost, we want to give a special shout out to all of our military veterans. Thank you so much for your service. This is going to be our Veterans Day show. So thank you all so much for your service. If you are watching, if you know someone who is a veteran, please go out of your way. Tell them thank you for your service. I like to see when I see them in the airport, I like to, try to pay for their meals or say something just to show my gratitude and appreciation. So to pay it for what they have done and what they have sacrificed. So tonight is going to be all about the veterans, but let's go. Angela, explain to the people watching tonight how you become Gatekeeper of the Week. We have that little thing.
What we do have. Our Gatekeeper of the Week is brought to you by Procter & Gamble. I'm just kidding. Our Gatekeeper of the Week comes in by basically just getting on and having fun on the Facebook page, having fun on, everybody else, the Instagram page, just doing as much as you can on and just kind of with our whole Behind the Gates podcast. So when you guys get on there and you're basically having these deep conversations and my phone is ringing off the hook and beeping while I'm working and my patients are like, what the heck is that? I'm like, people, it's just people. That's y'all basically blowing up the Facebook page, which we love. So as you do that, we basically find one of you that is doing a whole bunch. Like that's how we got our friend Donald here in the beginning. And we make you Gatekeeper of the Week. And with that being Gatekeeper of the Week, you get a chance into our drawing until December for some Procter & Gamble products. And you're just honored that day. So we want you to be in that slot to become Gatekeeper of the Week so you can get your lovely Febreze and your Tide. Is Tide or Gain? Ooh, what a mess up.
It's Gain. It's Tide too. It's both. It's both.
It's
Tide.
Okay.
It's Tide too and Gain.
So you guys come on in. We got lots to share, lots to do, lots to give away. So come on. So that's how we do it.
All right. So let's get started. By my is the tea piping hot this week.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm ready.
Okay, so what we're going to do this in a little slightly different order. Normally we talk about the hot things first and move to some of the lesser topics, but we're going to go lesser first because I know the other hot topics are going to keep us talking for a while. So we're going to go ahead and get the other business out of the way first. So let's start with our first hot topic of conspiracy theory, because I've been watching what y'all been posting and in other groups. And some of y'all think that Isaiah is Joey's son.
No.
What do y'all think about that? Is it possible?
I don't think so. No. Well, the only reason I say there's a past, I mean, they definitely have a past. But the only thing that makes me say there may be a possibility is because I do remember reading somewhere a while back that Joey's son was going to be on the show. I haven't heard them mention him. I've never heard him mention having a son. So that makes me think that this could be that. Other than that, though, I don't get that. I don't know.
Well, here's my
No, but there was supposed to be some other guy coming on too, though, that they haven't. Yeah, because I saw him on Soap Opera Digest or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, there's another guy coming
in.
Let me tell you what makes me think that, and I did see it in other groups, so I realized I was not out on this limb by myself. not saying that Joey can't have that fatherly whatever that he has for Isaiah and wanting him to be fine, even though he worked for him, all of that. But the secrecy around him, the playfulness that they had together, the fact that he told him to leave and let him go. When normally in that lifestyle, they don't let you go that easy. They don't say, okay, just go get your life. I think he was like, you know what? I think I want better for you. And the fact, it seems like he has been tied up into the Hawthorne family for a while. I mean, you know, all the kids by name, you know, mom. It's not a far stretch that mom and Joey back in the day.
Is no one in
I don't
Fairmont
think
Crest
so.
faithful?
Maybe mama passed him off.
Ain't nobody faithful in Fairmont Crest.
Not nobody.
We haven't even cast her yet. I mean, she's not even cast, but Joey's wife is supposed to be ex-wife. No, I'm just saying Joey's wife is ex-wife. So
because there's a lie there too, because he said divorce, but then he also said dead on the table. So which is, or did he have
no, yeah, he did. Because before it was dead, now it's ex.
That could be the animosity between Elon and Isaiah because he knows he's not his.
And that's what I'm saying. It could be a little sidestep. Whatever.
Yeah, Alan, Greg Vaughn is coming on, but it didn't say as who. I did just look it up.
Yeah, that said who he was yet.
Yeah.
Not in a relationship with Kat and Naomi. Okay. Maybe Kat, well, I don't know. Kat looked a little googly-eyed for him.
Wait, Kat looked like she had a crush on him. Naomi acted like she was screwing him.
She did. She looked like, oh my God, like, okay, or maybe she had a flashback. But I'm thinking that's the reason, like you said, why Isaiah and Elon clashed so much. Because he didn't go to, it's more than this, you didn't join the force and yeah, you got in trouble. Everybody got a hard-headed child, but not to be like that.
Right.
But Joey, I think maybe saw that and just took him under his wing. It's just going to be innocent, or are we going to flip it and do something totally like that? Like
it could
now,
be.
What I
got that vibe.
In Isaiah's defense, Jacob and them was wrong as hell for not calling to say dad had a heart.
They were.
Like what? What do you mean you weren't around? Dirty. Okay, so what? That don't mean you don't call me if my dad had a heart attack. We ain't speaking.
Right.
Really.
That's insane.
The thing with Elon and Isaiah is that Elon has always had a high standard for his family in terms of what he feels is a copy, cut, and paste kind of family. Mm-hmm. And the two other sons basically fell in line and bought into what Elon always preached basically all their life. Isaiah, I won't say that he said that he detected BS, but he's like, I don't feel like that's for me. And the thing with Elon is that he didn't know how to handle someone who, from the jump, was basically his own identity. And with parenting, you can't treat every child the same. Everyone has their own specific quirk and their own specific way of looking at things. And
but not all parents recognize that.
Yeah, and Elon doesn't know how to adapt to Isaiah. He knows how to adapt to Jacob and Luke because they're just like him and they aspire to be like him. Isaiah didn't want to be like him, but he did want his approval.
Yeah. Now, with Isaiah being at Banneker, getting ready to go, and Donnell and Deanna being there, do we think Joey's going to have Isaiah keep Donnell in line and on check and keep him there?
Of course.
How is it that the relationship between him and Joey is better than the relationship with his father, other than what we said? But this is like a known mobster, gangster, and it seemed like y'all got more of a bond than.
Well, because he was the bad boy, so that's who he went to when he was the bad boy.
Right.
He couldn't go to his dad. He had to have some adult that he looked to, like mentor-wise. So it ended up being Joey.
And I think Joey basically saw something that was like himself. It's like, let me, and he saw the friction between him and Elon. And he kind of like, okay, he's getting a lot of grief. And I could see him going one way or the other, but he just, I think he saw something in him and he basically just took him under.
Well, and he said at first he took him under his wing because he thought at the end with the police department have an inside person, but then in that he started to see more of, you know, who he was and who he had the potential to be. So
which does play into Joey's character, because we've only known him to be the knockoff gangster, American gangster, mafia head or godfather, if you will. But even then, I think that he said it himself, like, that was my original intent, but he was too smart for me. I could be able to sell to someone who's easily influenceable and impressionable what my lifestyle is. Isaiah was too smart for it, and I wasn't about to sit there and try and corrupt him like that.
Right.
So,
well, let's just keep an eye on this story and see where they take us. I'm intrigued. Isaiah has blown into town with a lot of mystery surrounding him, so I am definitely intrigued. But what I'm also intrigued about is Granddad. I told y'all this was Sharon in that room.
Yep, I said it was.
Yeah, but I think it's too obvious for it to be an affair. I think they're planning something for Anita, and they're trying to make us think that. But I think they're doing that because there's something else coming in the future.
A foreshadow, if you will.
But
I don't think that
they got it. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, so I don't think that Vernon is having an affair with Sharon. I don't think they're going to go that route.
But I do think that there may have been an affair at some point with someone. I don't want it to be Barbara because I don't want it to be Leslie. I want, if he's got a love child, let it be a boy. Can we please get some more men in the family?
Right.
Maybe it's Isaiah.
Look, I'm saying just look.
No.
Director, put me in the show. I want to be someone's illegitimate son. In the cast. Put me in the cast.
Out my drink. Now I don't want to be the illegitimate son.
He said, "Cast me. Here I am."
I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Listen, whatever it is.
Because Elon, remember, Elon is supposed to be a friend of the Duprees, so that could be a thing.
Isaiah is too young. That would have meant he was creeping very, very recently.
Isaiah? No.
Well, I think that's what they said.
The youngest of the
got
Hawthorns.
into the trouble.
Yeah, he is.
Get in trouble. Not false teeth. No, he really look.
America is a mess.
I think that whatever he has going on with Sharon is still a little bit too flirtatious for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't have no business going to her hotel room.
You ain't got no business going to the hotel. Can we meet in the studio?
Yeah.
Can we meet somewhere and record something?
Yeah, a studio.
Look,
yes.
I'm laughing at all three because I can see y'all just seeing someone being a little too flirtatious with y'all man, and you're like, hold on.
Wait, look.
Hold up.
You ain't seen nothing because we will ride out.
Like, wait a minute.
Keisha, did you see the way she looked at your man?
Look,
Angela, did you
Ursula, phone calls across the country.
A little too friendly.
Don't play. We like that with all of them. My man and your man too. Don't play with it. What?
Yeah, no.
Nah, he's
I don't play well with others with my toys. I don't play well with
I don't share. I don't share too good.
No, we don't share. So you got time for that. So listen, y'all. Look, whatever Vernon. Cut it. Okay. Cut it.
Cut it out, Vernon.
Cut it. And what else that need to be cut, and excuse me, is this situation right here. Let me find it. Y'all hold on.
Now I'm on my iPad. It's delaying for me.
Okay.
Oh.
She said, first of all, you could have given me heads up, and you just nasty. How you gonna tell him you screwing me?
Is she wrong though?
No, she's not.
He could have came up with another lie.
The first thing you thought of is that you sleeping with your cousin.
That's the first thing you come up with.
See,
Said, I don't care. That's nasty.
He
And
could
I'm
have
like,
said
you know
that
what?
she secretly got a gambling addiction or something, but you
Something.
screwing your cousin, you're nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you thinking about it.
Cocoa butter, you're nasty.
Yeah.
see, and the thing is that with Randy, the thing that made me cringe with him this week is that you're trying to play damage. You're trying to do damage control, and you're making it worse.
You're making it
Yes.
worse.
Like, how do you go back and say, boss man, I just wanted you to think I was cool.
Yes. And he made
Please
it
shut
worse.
up, because
Way
you are
Like
worse.
you told it. You pretty much told on yourself. That is offering.
I
the
was
lie.
lying then and I'm lying now.
That's
what you
offering the
just
lie.
said.
And that listen, I was in college and I was off and on dating this guy. But I'm on my Sunday afternoon minding my business. I'm not even thinking about him. Why this dude proceeded to pick up his phone, call me, and tell me he was going to be at Clemson University for the day. We go to University of South Carolina. He got a cousin up there. Hey, I'm going to ride up here and I'm going to see him today. And I'm thinking, okay, why are you telling me this? But you called and volunteered the information. Okay, fine. Have a nice trip. All right, I got a school project across campus. I walk across campus. I'm bobbing my happy self to my project. And whose car do I see parked outside the women's dorm on the South Quad? His. Laid up with her as he's supposed to be at Clemson. So you knew you was going to spend the day over there. So you decided to call me and volunteer the lie. I would have never known. Never even thought about you if you had not rung my phone, because I did not ring yours. But now that you done volunteered the lie, now I got to check you and leave a note on your card to say, guess what, boo? I see you.
It literally could have just been, oh, this was the only parking space I found, but you ain't even supposed to be here.
You ain't supposed to be on campus.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be.
Dang.
You could have parked your
120
car in
miles
Bates
away.
West and been a little bit better with your stupidness, but yeah.
He's a good man, Savannah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. That's what I'm saying. When you volunteer the lie, Randy should have just let that go. See where Joey was leading instead of but this jacket was fire though.
Listen,
It is that.
Yeah.
Did we find that?
I
Have we
didn't even
found
look for it. I didn't even try to look for it. I had too much going on. I'm
Look,
gonna find it though.
Christmas is coming, and I need
Yes.
to get to shopping, so I need to know where
Yes.
that jacket is.
But that jacket
That
is
is a
fire,
nice
Randy.
jacket.
You was looking good in that
Man
jacket.
in black,
I'll give
stay
you
in
that.
black.
Randy, Cocoa Butter, tell us where that jacket came from. Go
Please,
look in
so
the
I can go-
tag when you get back
I
to
can add it to
the
my cart.
thing.
Yeah, go ask
Yes.
the wardrobe department where they got that one from.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna go ahead now and put the link in the comments for you all. When we come back from this commercial break, if you want to comment live, that means sit in the studio with us and deliver your comment. You can click on this link. You can come backstage. We will let you in. You can deliver your comment, but don't get offended when I say it's time to go. Have a nice day, and you get removed. I don't want nobody saying I kicked them out. You're here for the comment.
you get
So
enough
let's
of
go
that
ahead and
behind
do
the scenes.
Let's go ahead and do the
Look,
house comment.
Are you gonna let them know what the next topic is so they know if it's something they want to comment on?
Well, they gonna want to comment on it because everybody been commenting this week. So just go ahead and get ready. But let me go ahead
Oh,
right
Lord,
now,
we talking about Crashly.
and let me go in here and drop this in the comments
Crashly,
right
Look,
that's
this
now.
name.
unbreaded chicken nugget been getting on my nerves.
Oh, not
Unbreaded, unseasoned.
So listen, it's in the comments right now. Y'all can click on that link and you can come backstage and we'll let you in after the commercial break. And that's gonna be that. So we will be right back, folks. Did I tell y'all we was honoring military veterans? We're honoring military veterans today. So y'all give it up for them. And we will be right back.
Maurice B. Carey from CBS's Beyond the Gates and a proud, decorated United States Marine Corps combat veteran. As a veteran, I understand honor, courage, and sacrifice. And as a way of showing gratitude, Paramount Plus is giving 50% off for life to veterans and active duty service members on new subscriptions to Paramount Plus with Showtime. So let's celebrate our heroes during Military Appreciation Month. And don't forget to catch me on Beyond the Gates, weekdays on CBS Paramount Plus.
All right, y'all. So y'all go ahead and put in the comments your answers to the trivia. Angela will let us know later who was the first person to answer correctly to tonight's trivia, and you will get an entry into that Procter & Gamble basket. And also, as our honored cast member and former Marine Morris P. Carey, aka Randy, let you all know, if you are a military veteran and you do not have Paramount Plus, if you sign up now, and I will play this commercial again. If you scan that barcode, you will get 50% off of your subscription for life as a thank you from Paramount Plus for your service. So spread the word. Spread the word. Okay. Is there hope for Ted and Nicole?
I hope so.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because Nicole likes to save face. She's an aesthetic queen. She is a public perception queen. She is ultimately going to try and give Ted another chance.
Okay.
No, I don't think it will work because she lets people get under her skin too easily. And Leslie is always going to be in that back corner that's going to know how to push the right button for her. Yep. And so she's going to regret doing it, giving Ted another chance. She's going to
keep trying.
She's definitely going to keep trying. But I saw a little glimmer with them back and forth the other day at the country club and inviting him to the Winter Fest and them taking a little stroll down memory lane and comfortable with each other. I liked it. I think it's the courting, the beginning of the courting.
You know what? I personally think that there is a possibility of courting, but I think Ted is slowly cutting the thread.
I do too.
Me personally, and we'll get to it later on in the episode, but today actually proves that the thread is actually slowly being cut. So
talking about some flirtations.
And it's one of the things like with Nicole, Ted, and Leslie, like he's warming up to Leslie. And I think that's because he's tired of fighting. But at the same time, he said that he craves attention and Leslie's giving him attention. So he's entertaining it, but at the same time, he still wants Nicole. And someone said he wants the public approval with being with Nicole, but the fire and spicy passion behind closed doors with Leslie.
Yeah, she that brown liquor, ain't it?
That brown liquor will do something.
That brown liquor.
I just don't want him with her because of how she handled the situation.
Me too.
What's America said? Put America put up there. Talk to get plant a big kiss. I don't think it'll get that far, America.
That's what I said, America. He needs to sing Forever Bay at Winterfest.
Yep. I don't think she'll let him get that far. Maybe a nice slow dance on there or something, maybe. But Leslie will act a fool.
Can we make sure Carlton is not on the guest list?
See, I can't guarantee that that's what that's going to be. I'm sorry.
And see, the thing with playing to Winokia's point, Ted is a person that doesn't deal with conflict. He doesn't know how to stand up and stand firm on his ideologies and beliefs. Nicole, which is ironic, being a therapist, she doesn't deal with conflict well.
She does.
She avoids it. She will eliminate it if it doesn't fit into her perfect world. But Ted, his deal is he's just weak-willed.
Okay. I just have
maybe that's why they changed the Ted.
Just to hold on one second. I just had a quick observation, being that showed I'm the one that's admin in this group. One of them, America is a mess. Is that Loretta? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
It is. She said it earlier.
Loretta. Okay. I saw the picture I brought up. I'm like, that looks like Loretta. Okay.
She said it earlier.
All right. So we're going to say low. She doesn't need a guest list. She's going to crash. Oh, yeah. She's going to crash it. Because Winterfest is the whole thing, especially since they tie in Barbara's name to it. Leslie going to feel that.
Yeah, she don't have a choice. And they said that. They said that she was going to be there because of that.
Oh,
I like that what Alan said. I think that's why they changed the character too. He was too
in that role.
I don't think my perspective would have changed with Maurice still being in Ted's role. I think that Maurice would have. I think the writing with Maurice would have been different. I think, and
I feel like that too. They changed the writing when they changed the character.
And I mentioned this before when Keith first took on the role, and it was going in this direction. It's like I think the writing is going in the direction of what the actor's capability is, or what the aesthetic of what Ted looks like. If that makes sense.
Because he can play a hard character now. He can, but the way they're having him go right now.
Because I mean, and I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I'm just saying what's real. Keith Robinson is a better actor than him. Period. Point blank. The end. Keith Robinson is an amazing actor.
He is a good actor.
Keith Robinson has a wider range of acting ability than Maurice. Now, I can't say that Maurice doesn't have just as much of an extensive acting.
He just hasn't gotten those roles to do that.
But yes, I haven't seen it. But that doesn't mean that he probably isn't capable of it.
I won't say he isn't capable of it. I just say, as far as, and this is as a viewer, when I say better actor, my thing is I consider a better actor, meaning I don't feel like you're reading a script. I believe you are that character. What I felt like before with Maurice was that he was reading a script.
Okay, Z, we are family. Girl,
like a giant tree.
Z,
I watched him talk about his love for Morehouse last night as I watched This Christmas. Girl.
I think always be Effie's brother.
It was and I agree on both fronts. When he first stepped into the role, it did not quite fit. The clothes didn't fit. The look didn't fit. He just did nothing fit him about the role. Now, I'm slowly but surely distancing myself from the old Ted, and this is Ted for me. Like, I'm not still saying, "Oh, how I'm okay, Ted." When I see you, okay, Ted, what you about to do? How you gonna get Nicole back? And I think he had to just settle in, and he show them pearly whites and that gold chain. Throw them them shirts down, open a little more. Let that brown skin open the shirt a little more. Let that gold chain flicker off of his chest. And them pastel suits and things. He can wear a suit now. Now that they got it tailored right.
Hold on, pause.
Turtleneck
I need to interrupt this message for an important request for the wardrobe department. Please don't put that man in them turtlenecks. I know winter is coming.
Winter is coming. You know he's
throw
going
the
in the
turtleneck in the trash.
The turtlenecks are not meshing with the kingdom when it comes to Keith Robinson. Leave
the turtleneck alone.
Leave him alone.
Just
America
say no.
has voted.
Just say no.
America has voted, and we don't like the turtleneck.
Put your foot down, Keith. No turtlenecks. No.
Right.
Love you down.
Exactly. Y'all remember I put the link in the chat. So if y'all want to comment live in the studio, you can come in and sit backstage with us for just a second and give us your comment. But yeah, they did. They swallowed him up. But hopefully I can see it happening. I don't want her to ever try it with Carlton. I don't agree with Ted saying we're not going to dismantle this partnership because believe me, baby, I'd have bought you out.
I'd be.
I'd have bought you out.
It would have been a wrap on that.
Yeah. But you see, the thing with Ted, with Nicole and Carlton, and this may ruffle some feathers with the fandom. If you can accept Carlton and Nicole, you can let go of Eva, Tomas, and Kat with what happened between them.
Yes.
At least that's my perspective.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Ted and Carlton were best friends / brothers. And so you didn't tell me that you're going to allow Nicole and Carlton to be their own little thing. But when it came to Tomas and Eva, which Eva did verify and ask multiple times, what about you and Kat? And Tomas said, there is no me and Kat.
Yes, he did.
At that point,
he did.
Free fair game.
He said that word.
And then on top of that, what is it? I'm gonna sit there and respect someone who literally has been dogging me since day one, saying that I am not gonna be their sister. I won't consider you family at all.
Well, now you got to think about what was going on when she said it. She wasn't wrong.
This is true. Yeah. Not saying that she wasn't right.
And to Kat's credit, and I'm not team either, but to Kat's credit, she came to try to make amends and to try to have a sisterly relationship.
She did.
I will not accept it.
All over it.
I will not accept that because she didn't do that of her own volition. She did that because
it doesn't matter why she did it because she didn't have to do it. She didn't have to do it. No, because listen now, she had the conversation with her cousin. Her cousin said, "This is what you should do." She didn't have to do it. Mm-hmm. She heard what her cousin had to say, and she said, "Okay, I'll do it." So she went over there to do it, and I get it. Eva didn't know that this was going to happen, so she didn't know she was going to be sleeping with Tomas. But then she proceeded to not only are you screwing her man, but then you just start throwing all kind of shit in her face, like she shit all over her.
Sorry, if you're gonna sit there and tell me that my stroke game is trash, and then you're gonna sit there and say I'm gonna call me,
but it wasn't her place to tell that though. That was between Tomas and Kat.
And he should have kept his mouth shut.
But it's one of those things that we're trying. Now, I will say this: that we're putting all the blame on Eva when Tomas is just as easy.
It was Tomas's fault.
He was definitely guilty because he didn't say nothing. He had no business going and venting to another woman about his issues with her.
And he had no business laying with her.
Like
so yeah,
Eva
knowing that they're sisters like that.
People like to portray her as Saint Eva. Had no business going and throwing that stuff back in that girl's place because she knows that she had no business knowing that information. Mm-hmm. And this is supposed to be, you've been wanting this relationship with your family. You just threw that away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Being nasty.
But at the same time, Kat is sitting there wanting to deal with a man who's going to sit there and run his gums.
But that's on her. That's her doing.
But her young and dumb and her
inexperience.
Her inexperience. Kat showing her immaturity and her relationship inexperience.
Child, she's thirsty and desperate, in my opinion.
Yeah, desperate, maybe. Thirst. Look,
you better quit that. You better quit
that. I had to process for a second. Okay, I can accept that. Look, sustained. Look.
Saying objection sustained.
Sustained. Okay. Look. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
what you got?
Okay. He told her when it come out, she can't say I didn't tell you.
She can't say. Yep, he said it out loud.
He said I had her husband killed so that I can have his wife.
I was just playing. No, you wasn't.
No, you wasn't.
And she looked at him. She knows. She like,
She know. Yeah. She got to know. She can't be that.
She just don't want to admit that to herself, but she knows.
So I was about to say, do you think that Nicole is playing dumb, or do you think that she actually believes Joey?
I can't call it. I thought she was playing the game, but I don't know.
Because I think Ursula says, like, I think a part of her believes that Joey was not playing.
Yeah,
I think a voice in her head is telling her that this man killed her husband, but she doesn't want to believe it.
She doesn't want to believe it.
But Vanessa has said that I'm a calculating woman. I'm a person that will be a benefit to you and will make you feel, will make you stronger than what you were before. If she has that little voice in the back of her head telling her, like, yo, this dude is not to be trusted, she's probably setting herself up to take him for everything that he has.
That's what I said. I don't think Vanessa is that stupid.
Gonna work from the inside down and burn the whole thing down because she pushed it a little too hard to be in all the parts of the business. And now that he was like, oh, well, I'll just put you as, over the heart. What's it called? The heartbeat, the heart throb, something company. Heart something. You're gonna be the madam. So she said, just call me Madam Vanessa. But look at this shit. Can we give it up for the cream and gold outfit of Miss Anastasia?
Look,
yes.
Girlfriend cute. Is something else. They said Anastasia was Anastasian this week, honey.
Anastasia.
She was Anastasian this week, honey. This chick here, and who would have known that she got an escort? Miss Anastasia is dipping in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Hey, sometimes you
not shame Prince Rogers Nelson III by referencing him with these folks. Do not.
I'm not shaming him. But look at this now. And then Vanessa goes, oh, by the way, Diego, I'm your boss. But wasn't it funny with
But welcome back, Diego. Welcome. Where you been?
Yeah, where you been, bro?
He was on probation for giving out them passes.
Yes. But how Joey talking about, wait a minute, you was getting free services? You mean we supposed to been billing you for that?
That had me cackle. I'm like, not you about to be back paying this man.
Right.
For real. He said, hold up, I gotta run your tab.
Right, because Diego was one of my trusted employees. I only planted him there for him to get more people.
And ladies, can I ask?
I never played question? Diego.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up?
I have a very sincere question.
I'm a fear.
What is the sex appeal of Joey? I'm authentically asking.
Zero. There is none.
I'm not meaning this question to be a jab to the actor. But I'm sincerely asking, what is the sex appeal? I mean,
it's the mom ties.
Let me answer it like this.
It's the power.
Let me answer it like this. It is definitely the power because, and my two friends will tell you.
In the danger.
Back in the day, I had a list. This is before I was married, so Poppy, this has nothing to do with you. I had a list of my top 10. And you want to know who was number one on my list? James Gandolfini. Tony Soprano was number one.
I know Sweet Willie.
Tony Soprano could get it.
Why could
Tony Soprano could get it in a heartbeat. Now, it wasn't nothing fine or none of that about this man, but the power of this man, the influence of this man, the smoothness, the game of this man, the snap my finger and everybody stop for me game of this man was like, whoo, I love me some Tony Soprano.
I cannot relate.
So I think that that is the appeal of Joey for Vanessa. It's the how everybody beckons to his call,
jumps,
how he makes everything move, how if he wants to, you can just not be here no more. If Joey said the word is done, and I think that adrenaline rush of that is what is the attraction. It's not anything about being easy on eyes. I mean, and he's not bad looking.
Yeah.
But middle age, well, not even middle age, older man as him is not something that's going to turn my head at all.
Well, how old is
the
Joey?
Intrigue and mystery of him. That's like it was for Tony Soprano. Like today, still, Tony, please, if the man wasn't in the ground.
America, Loretta, Joey is just has that sex appeal that makes a woman crawl backwards. God damn.
I mean, she said backwards.
Backwards.
That's
okay.
Possession. That's
some stuff right there.
Some exorcist type stuff.
My God.
I think, well, you remember Vanessa said it's the best she's ever had. The things that Joey do just turn her inside out. So Joey got it somewhere.
Yeah.
My God.
She said, I'm trying to look.
Joey is old. No, look. He is old, but apparently
it's definitely the bad boy.
He's seasoned, Winoki. He's seasoned.
Definitely the bad boy.
It's the bad boy, it's the power, and it's the fact that he knows how to talk. He's smooth with his words. He can be romantic, and he knows how to cook. When you sit there talking about, oh, you got to do this, and I mean, you're like, okay, wait,
man that can cook. That's nice.
She's scratching on that headboard. I'm done. I'm done.
Break their headboard down as if they had the Nefertiti 2000.
Not the Nefertiti.
It is too early.
Now, see, I do like this picture of him
after hours.
That's a nicer picture of Joey.
That is a very handsome picture of Joey. That looks good.
He's not unattractive.
He's not unattractive. He's just older. He's seasoned.
Only 68 years old, Keisha.
Well, he looks older than 68.
He doesn't. He does not.
No, he doesn't.
I give him that. I would have given him 62. I wouldn't have even given him 68.
He looks older than Clifton Davis.
But
Clifton Davis is 80.
Wait. He does not look older than Clifton. Now you telling a lie.
There he is. That I can't get it to work right with the thing.
I cannot co-sign.
There's a young Joey.
Normally, I can co-sign.
There's the young Joey.
Very handsome. I can
co-sign 38,
but I can't.
No, that's his younger picture.
No, somebody said that Vanessa was 38. I didn't know that.
Not he eats Viagra. I am hollering.
Joey eats Viagra.
What?
That's who had that prescription in the church of the little blue pills.
Oh,
it wasn't his brother Bill. It was brother Joey.
I'm sorry, brother Bill.
Joey. Oh, Joey. Yep. He needed that for work. That's
what that was about. But Madam Vanessa has taken over, and she's sending Diego on the calls. Now I want to see how she run this business.
Oh, she's gonna take it far. I can see that.
She's gonna dismantle it from the inside out. Now that's now
just don't lose no more weight. You look prettier with a little bit more weight. You're pretty anyway, but yeah, with more weight, you look a little prettier.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at Vanessa's pictures
of Vanessa.
Oh.
Speaking of out of pocket.
Out of pocket. Okay, thanks.
Speaking of which, hold on 1 second. Let me get myself together. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some boogie in it. Hey, hold on.
Okay.
Joey is 102 looking for a sugar mama.
Not 102.
I quit.
Not 102.
Y'all are all out of order today.
Alan talking about she thinks she'd come across a Craig. Oh goodness.
Oh yeah, Craig is one of his employees.
Who is Craig?
Craig, Allison's husband. You don't remember Craig? Craig and Allison.
Oh yes. We ain't seen him no more since the kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she had to put him to work too. So speaking of out of pocket.
Yeah, totally.
Hold on, before you go there, can we get a round of applause for the new sets?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, there
we
are.
absolutely can. Hold on, because we love to see new places to be.
When I tell you, this scene gave me everything I needed from this week.
I won't say that. This wasn't my favorite scene. Y'all know what my favorite scene was.
Oh, it's one of mine.
Got that yet. It's one of my top ones.
But this is one of my top.
He's still, I think he's still overreacted a bit. He was deserved, but he went off.
Martin lost his ever loving mind.
So then let me ask this. So then, as a parent, do you think that Martin was justified for how he approached Kat?
Yes and no.
I don't think he did it the smartest way.
Yeah, he didn't do it the smartest way. I wouldn't have did it in public in the first place.
Right.
I would have did it in private. And then second, I'm like, if your daughter doesn't know, to me, if your child doesn't know about sex, that means you didn't do your job.
True.
Because you as a father needed to educate her a little bit more.
They have yet to sit down and have that talk with her.
Right.
Yeah, they haven't. And that's
Nicole
like, okay, so you're fussing,
but they still
did not really have a talk about anything.
Because they tiptoe around her femininity.
Well, and my whole thing is, Kat's on the defense saying I'm being punished for how I feel. Well, no, you're not being punished for how you feel. You're being punished because you was about to do the nasty on my couch.
For how you acted. That's how you that's why you're being punished.
Nobody said you can't like a boy. They said you can't screw a boy on my couch.
And that's my issue with Samantha at the moment. Now, granted, she's a young teen. Teens over exaggerate and blow up everything. They feel that everything is just against them and that no one understands how they feel.
You're ruining my
life. Yeah.
So it's typical teen behavior. It doesn't necessarily faze me. So it's like it's typical teen behavior that she will attempt to rewrite the narrative and try and make it flip into her favor. It's like, no, let's tell the whole truth, young ma'am. Let's tell the whole truth. Do we have an issue with you liking a boy? No. It's one of those things he needs to come correct. But we don't have an issue. The issue is we literally walked in on you half naked, about to get it on with each other. That is where we have the
y'all
issue.
was at the belt loops.
You literally brought someone over unapproved
and unchaperoned.
And then
in the middle of the day when you were supposed to be at school. So not only did you do what you was cutting hickey from the high school.
And you were supposed to be with your aunts and your cousins at work during the lunch hour. Yes. So you lied, you ditched class, and then you're about to have a whole different set of problems if you were not handling it correctly.
And Lord help you if they had caught you with mid-stroke.
Yes. Another 5 minutes later, what would happen?
He would have been on top. He would have been
the whole 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
And that's my whole thing.
He was like knee deep in it, and it wasn't nothing they could do.
And it's one of those things like you saying like, well, we didn't do anything. It's like, okay, let me have got there about
if
3 to 5
I go back
minutes
out
later.
for 10 minutes.
I didn't do it. You didn't do it because you got caught, dummy.
You didn't do it because you got caught.
And then with Kat, now Martin did make a valid point. It's like you can't sit there and have reckless topics of conversation like that around necessarily kids. I won't say Samantha's a kid. She's 16 going on 17. So she isn't I won't say a child per se, but she's old enough.
She's young.
I think he put more of the blame on Kat than he should have, and Kat didn't take enough of the responsibility for her.
I agree. Because
they were both
not accountable. Like, you're right. We should have been talking. I mean, first of all, you and Chelsea lived together. Why y'all wait till y'all got to the coffee shop to Uptown to have this conversation?
To basically do that, Why? You had all that time at the house. You basically, or tonight, y'all could have talked about that. But now you sit there talking about it now.
And then
It just
another,
makes
30 in
no
real
sense.
life, but she's 16 on the
She's
show. So
16 on the show. So that's what we on off of.
and also
The
another thing
character
that
Samantha is 16.
Another thing that Samantha said is that she said that she told Martin about Nathan. It's like, no, you didn't say you didn't tell him the fact that y'all almost had sex prior. If y'all had been left to your own devices.
Yes.
Mm.
And then with Kat, she should have told Martin or Smitty.
I get it. You wanted her to tell her yourself, but you still should have had a conversation with them after she told them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you thought that you could not trust Martin to crash out on her, you know Smitty is the level-headed one. You should have had a conversation with him.
With Smitty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, and y'all gonna say, oh my goodness, but we was talking about, they own that couch again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did y'all know BTG, we now have a store. We got merchandise. And one of our top sellers right now is this shirt.
I got mine is on the way. I've got to get my shirt. Please find a bed.
It says, please find a bed. This is the No More Couch Love Scene t-shirt. Y'all make sure y'all cop one.
Look, because they love having all kinds of
sex
adult
on the
activity
couch. Only people that have sex in the bed is Danny and Andre.
Exactly. I don't think nobody else got no bed.
And Martin and Smitty.
Oh, no, Naomi and Jacob. The other day. Naomi and Jacob used to.
Yeah, they still do. Nothing going on now.
They had it. They had it Monday.
Not right now. They don't.
No, they did do it Monday, didn't they? No, maybe not.
I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't.
Look, that's Crashly best friend. She be crashing too.
Bill and Haley, they have no filter. They'll do it in the backseat of a limo. They'll do it on the couch. They'll do it in the bed.
Yeah,
they just everywhere.
They got a good sex life,
honey. But Samantha, she said well, first of all, was he wrong to quit her job for her?
Yes. Not that he was wrong necessarily to say you can't do it, but that should have been a conversation, not a spur of the moment. This is what I say, because one, you and your husband agreed that y'all make decisions together, and you did
that is where I feel that Martin made the mistake. You should have talked to Smitty first.
As a former fast child, you're going to make her worse.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make her even sneakier about her stuff now, because now you done took the one thing from her that she had left.
Because the thing is that they're not talking to her enough. And in them not talking to her enough, they're not able to at least teach her. It's like, yes, we understand that these are natural things that come about around your age. But you also have to understand that every choice and action can bear a consequence.
Yes.
They're
going back to old school parenting of that. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And not kids today need more explanation and more whatever now. They're not like us. They put the fear of God of us, but even Keisha, she had the fear of God put in her, and she still did what she did.
And it's one of those things. And it's like we shame having to give an explanation, but it's like it's not necessarily feeling like you have to, explain yourself to a child. It's educating them.
And see, now back to what Ursula just said. Yeah, I had the fear of God put in me, but I, to this day, have never had a conversation with my parents about it. To this day.
Oh. Rose will tell you I have been overly conversated. Overly.
So yeah, I agree. Take the time to have a conversation, even though in real life as a parent, when you try to have any kind of conversation of anything related, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get, "Mom, do we have to?"
Yeah.
I'm good.
Because I actually am. I am seriously thinking of trying to do that now with Solomon at 10. just because there's so much crap happening, and I have to at least
honey,
start.
I can tell
start
you,
the basics of
in
it. Yeah.
middle school, yes, you need to, because
So we have to have that
about things that go
conversation.
down in the middle schools these days. Yeah.
Yes. So you gotta start having a conversation. They, as parents, should have had. I mean, I guess she gets the biology of it, and I think that's where they pretty much stopped. But they didn't put the emotional ties and everything else that can happen with it. It's like, okay, yeah, you got the biology, you can get STD, you can basically do this, you can do that, but you still have so much as a girl. I mean, as a boy too, to get emotionally involved in with someone. You have to basically, that's a lot to take on.
If you don't raise your kids, their peers will raise them. And the things that the peers fill their heads up with is not something you want to have to spend your time deprogramming,
trying to undo
because of what they have done, what they have heard. They come home, no.
We're on the radio in the morning. I'm listening to Tom Joyner, and not Tom Joyner, Lord, Tom is gone. Steve Harvey and the letter. I got to turn that letter sometimes, but I'm like, well, maybe sometimes I need to actually let it play and see if he has any questions about it, because it's like that's our segue into what's going. Okay, what are they talking about? What are they talking about, mommy? Well, blah 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 blah. So it's like you have to find your ways to get in there. These two did not, as as gay men, should have basically been more upcoming and more upfront with her about sex and everything that it entails, because of the crap that they probably went through as kids in the first place.
Well, and I'm glad that you said that. Hold on one second, Donald. But the fact that anybody has tried to approach either one of them, Smitty or them, they gasp, they spit their drink out. What? You say, what? Chelsea came over and said, let's talk about gay sex. And he said, what? Wait, what?
Yeah. They're very crude.
Smitty and said, they're like, what? Clutch your pearls. Like, what? So my thing is, if y'all not open enough to talk about it and you just expect them to have to accept the fact that they have two dads and everything is good, what are we doing here? You got teenagers who are teenaging at this point. Y'all have got to unclutch the pearls and have real conversations. If you guys want them to do that. Next thing you know, they're going to come home with, just like Samantha, the same thing. Tyrell going to be next. It's all nice and sweet now, but he perfuming up, spraying up, cologning up. What, all this other stuff is gonna be next for Tyrell, and he about to go to college. So you definitely gotta have that.
Yeah, you need to have more conversations with him. Or did they have those conversations and just did not have them with her? Because he seems more at ease with his sexuality. And then Smitty said, "Are we treating one side wrong than the other?" Go ahead, Donald.
And see, that brings me to my question. Now, Martin and Smitty are very prude when it comes to these kinds of topics. So my question would be, for Samantha's sake, which female characters do you feel would be best to have these kinds of conversations with Samantha? Now, for me, I'm biased. I don't think Nicole is going to be the best one, because she's going to slow-key enable her. And Samantha will twist it to...
And apparently she didn't do a good job with the two of them anyway.
And honestly, Kat, no to Kat either, because Kat doesn't have the experience.
Yeah.
I said Chelsea is the best one.
I'm going to have to disagree with y'all, because so far, outside of her bringing lox and bagels today, I have not had an issue with anything that Nicole has said to her.
I don't have an issue
with it. I just don't think she's going to give her what she needs to hear.
I think she did, because she made her think about, like, okay, why you do this and you hot and heavy now, but what happens the morning after? What are you?
Her initial conversation with her, I appreciated.
Yeah, because they haven't had another one since.
Because, like, with these kinds of with this story, and I really love this storyline that the writers are taking with Samantha, is that you see a lot.
Not Nurse Shanice.
I know. I was getting ready to say that.
You
that
see.
Might hurt. Go ahead, Donald.
I'm sorry. I saw that.
Oh no, you good,
sorry, Donald, but yeah, that made me laugh.
Making me hot.
This is a unique take on in terms of, like, when teenagers come into their own, whether it be young manhood or young womanhood. You see a lot of stories in like TV shows where you have a single mother raising a young man, and she's like, I can't teach him how to be a young man. I wish there was a man around. In this situation, you have two same-sex parents, men, two males who have a daughter. And it's like they're not doing their due. They're not trying to expose her, or they're not doing a good job at it. Trying to surround her with female influences that can be able to have these conversations. It's kind of like how with my father, when my mom passed and my sister entered into the milestones of womanhood, he knew the science behind it, but the emotional impact that it has on her, she had to go to my grandmothers because they knew what it meant when that time came.
Absolutely,
and she understood it better coming from her than it would my father. Now, my father wasn't shy around the topic because he has a daughter. He has to deal with it one way or another. But it's one of those things where I love this story because it shows that young women need role models that they need to get their life lessons from too.
Exactly. And the thing is, they didn't even consider that until she said, I need a woman to talk to. Y'all aren't thinking about that. Y'all are a house full of men, and I'm the only female here. I need to talk to somebody about my period. I need to talk about what I'm feeling. And that's when they always like, it clicked for everybody to say, oh, you're not one of the boys. You do require something different. And they need to think about that. I think Nicole is good. They can even talk to Anita. Chelsea and
I
Kat.
don't disagree with that.
I don't. Now, hold on, Ursula. Kat, no, but Chelsea, I agree with Loretta. I think Chelsea is good because Chelsea overall is very mature when it comes to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She has enough experience, and she's even made Kat think about some of the crap that comes out of her mouth in relation to these things.
Yes, but sometimes Chelsea doesn't do the right thing either. So it's a tightrope because it's a
all of them do the wrong thing sometimes.
So she's really young.
Yeah, she's young, but I think she's more mature than Kat.
But I think all of the people are still, like we said, they're all very prude about the whole situation.
Then we go back to June then.
And June could, but like
we don't know what June's real experience is.
But you don't know what June is basically up,
But
June
I think everybody they want to pass the responsibility to someone else. And
Auntie
who is going to take on this
That's
responsibility? Because I remember when my sister, when she came into her womanhood, she called my mom, and my mom called me. She was at work. It was home during the summer. I was home. She called me and said, hey, this just happened to your sister. Can you go and have that talk with her and make sure everything went? And it was on me to usher my sister in to the club. Now, she took it much better than I did, but
but that's just period. But I mean, what about the sex talk?
She didn't have that with her either, I don't think. My daddy might have, because my daddy was the one that was more open with us. And I need to ask my sister, because I never talked to her about what conversations they had after I left for college, because she was there alone. So I don't know. But
you know what my conversation was? Don't bring no babies in this house.
Look, that was my
that's it. That was the conversation.
I had the Rose conversations was too graphic. She went to the biology and then she went to the graphic. She just went straight to the D and the P. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, mommy!
But that
stop.
shows the kind.
Like,
but that shows that Samantha and Tyrell. The difference is that Tyrell is a little bit more easier to manage. I don't think it's because that he's necessarily a boy. At least I don't think so. I think it's because
he's calmer.
He's calmer and he abides by the rules. So if they tell him don't do this, he's gonna like, okay, don't do it.
For the most part, because he was a little off the chain when that whole Martin situation came out. Both of them were. So,
but he's not rebellious.
No, he's not.
He doesn't have that rebellious streak.
Yeah,
No, you're
Samantha, she's the one that you're gonna have to take her by her collar, the collar of her shirt, and say, "Look here, little girl, you need to quit."
When that heifer said, "Y'all are something,"
and she picked up her book bag. I'm like, "What about
y'all are mad at me for doing something y'all do?" Heifer, hold up, say what?
First of all, I'm grown.
Married.
We married.
I'm grown and I'm married. And I'm married.
When she picked up that book bag, my mama would have been like, "Oh, you better take the rest of your crap if you're walking out the door in this conversation."
Oh, that's nice. My dad would have said, "You better leave with what you paid for, and everything in this house is mine."
That part.
You got to walk out this door. Like she walked out the door. I'm like, "Oh."
She said some pretty harsh words, and I could tell it hurt Martin. He was kind of flabbergasted for you to say, "What? You hate me, and you should have left me where you found me, like in a house with no food and the lights off, just because I won't let you be with this boy? Are you serious?"
But Samantha also kind of regretted it, and towards
she did.
And
they both hotheads. They hotheads. Yeah. They hotheads. They got in the heat of the moment, and that's what I chalk it up to. I think Martin got carried away. He was so furious with Kat. He said, "Let me eliminate the negative influence." And right now, unfortunately, that's my sister and my cousin. So I got to remove her from that. I think if he'd had time to think, he would not have gone there, because when Smitty talked to him, he was like, "Dang, I handled it all wrong." But he was running off of pure emotion. And that seems to be Martin's MO.
He's reactionary.
And I thought he was supposed to be going to counseling in the first place. So what happened? Because you're still running off and just doing stuff.
Child, that one session he had with Nicole, that wasn't nothing.
But he was supposed to be going
with
somebody else. I thought he was still supposed to be going somewhere else. He ain't had any more sessions. He needs some more sessions.
They all do. They all do.
Look, where is Ayana?
I know, right? She need to come in and fix the life. She need to come fix the
whole
life.
family. Ayana.
Just fix
they need to be on there.
The only people who don't need to be fixed is Dondre.
Well, we're not there.
Dondre doing something.
They had that therapy session this week.
Yeah, we're not there yet, Keisha.
I know.
So, okay, now speaking
of them,
of therapy, speaking of needing therapy, this is what we came across this week. Hold on one second. Come on, don't do me like this. Well, here, let's go here first.
That was crazy. I don't know what he was thinking.
What?
That was like the match getting lit right there.
Why would you
text
911, come to the hospital just so that you can pressure this girl into setting a wedding date? Why?
See, this is kind of like I understand what Derek's intention was. The execution and the approach was complete garbage, because he had a valid point. It's just your approach to the whole thing completely diminished the intent. Because he did have a point. Every time I talk to you about this wedding, you duck and dodge and you weave and bob. When you proposed to me, but I'm the one that's asking you a sensible question. When do you want to have this wedding? And
it should have been a private conversation at home.
I agree.
In the middle of the lobby of the house.
He comes home, dinner is on the table, romantic evening. Babe, I had a conversation with Shanice today. She has let me know that she is open to whenever to give you off work.
To not throw Shanice under the bus, but just basically lay it out that this is what Shanice told me. That,
I mean, all he has to say, it's not necessarily throwing her under the bus. It's just saying, "Hey, I asked her, she told me this."
But I will appreciate Derek being honest when she asked him, "Why didn't you just ask me privately?" He said, "Honestly, I thought you were going to lie to me again."
Exactly, because he's already tried it that way. And it's from someone who has been in this situation, unfortunately, at a time in my life where I was stuck on stupid, and I'll admit that. I had a fiance before my husband. who did this whole gesture and a proposal in a public setting for everybody to see, and then refused to set a date. And my whole thing was, you were the one who proposed to me. So me being the bride, why would you think it strange that I want to start planning a wedding? We set a date from a year from that date. And when we started getting close to that year, I saw nothing was happening. He didn't really want to go about it. So we said, okay, we'll do another year. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, great. That was the red flag to me then. This dude does not want to get married. But why did you go there in this whole public setting? So my whole thing, once we got to the next time, what is the problem? I'm going to corner you now because you don't want me to contact bridesmaids. You don't want to pick out invitations. You don't want to pick a venue. You don't want to do anything. You just want to sit here and look at me like I'm stupid. And so it wasn't until I sent you a honeymoon package that you finally said, okay, I just, this is something I don't want to do. And my whole thing is, I knew that, but I had to pressure you to get it out of you.
To get you to admit that.
To get you to admit that what you did was a mistake. I don't know why you did it. Still to this day, I don't know why it came and clicked in your mind to do that, to play with somebody's heart and mind like that. But he did.
He's a jackass.
Because because the spotlight wasn't on him that day, and he wanted the spotlight on him.
You can tell we're very bitter.
You want me to go there? I'll go there.
We weren't even going to marry the Phillies, but you said we get mad, right? You know we mad, right? And we yes,
girls. I know. I know.
But anyway,
but it was a failure. You're right. It was a failure to commit, and he went there. So Ashley did the same thing, in my opinion, with going to Derek, getting down on your knee, proposing to him when you were already out of it. He was not expecting that from you. And now you mad at him because he wants you to commit when you were the one who opened that Pandora's box. It wasn't Derek.
You
did it.
It was closed. It was done.
And you know that he was already trying to pressure you before. And he was gung-ho about, if he could marry you within that same day, he would have. So the fact that you opened the door to trying to make this grandiose gesture about, let's recommit to each other, let's get back on track to finding us, and then you want to sit there and delay the process when you know this person doesn't do well when you give him either indefinite instructions, or or he feels that you're basically roadblocking him from what he wants.
I'm with the Twilight, Keisha. I'm sitting looking like, wow. Oh, but here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with Ashley. When she did this grand gesture to show her love for Derek, why she didn't say then, I want to marry you and I'm here to get you through this, but I still have my timeline as my timeline. Maybe I'm not ready just yet, but I want you to know I'm here.
All she had to do, be honest.
All she had to do was slow it down instead of saying, oh, it's going to be in a couple of months and, I got to work. Oh, he brought a wedding dress for Halloween and you about to have a heart attack. What, you want me to order it now? If you feel that way about marrying this man, you need to reconcile with yourself. Why am I so nervous? Because most women I know, oh, you give me the ring. Can we do it today? I'm accepting your proposal. You ready today? Okay, let's go. I got proposed to Mother's Day in May. December of the same year, we was walking down the aisle. We ain't wasting their time. The same year.
It was the same year.
May 2021, December 2021, we was at the altar.
Girl, do you not remember?
I do, but it just seemed like it was more time, but really, no, it doesn't. No, that was a lot.
It didn't.
That was not. I refuse to let 2022 click over. Let's go.
Even then, for my best friend's wedding, he proposed to her on Christmas Day, and then by March 5th of 2022, December 2021 to March of 2022, they were married.
Dang.
There you go.
So it's one of those things where it's just like, do you need a belabored or years long engagement? No, not everyone needs that.
No. Because when you ask, you should be emotionally ready to commit. When it fly out of your mouth, you shouldn't say, I need it, but I need it with a cushion. When your mouth formulates the words, you need to be prepared to walk down the aisle tomorrow.
Okay.
Period.
So, with that in mind, do you think that Naomi was justified in interjecting her 2 cents in how Derek approached Ashley?
I think she was, but she wasn't in her approach.
Okay.
Her words were fine. Her delivery was trash, like we said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her delivery was trash.
Because she was still stuck on her emotional damage and everything else.
Right. She was speaking from the heart, and Jacob called her on it. You said everything to Derek that you wanted to say to me, but you felt that you couldn't. So she spoke with so much emotion, you could tell it was no longer about Ashley and Derek at that point. It was
somebody said it earlier in the comments, and I agree. They need to go ahead and get a divorce. I agree. I don't see this one lasting long term because she got issues, and it ain't him. He is not the one in the wrong.
No, she is the issues.
Who?
And if she didn't want to have a baby, why was she still
Jacob.
taking pills? I said that before. If you knew you didn't want to get pregnant, why
Go
didn't
get
you
your
snip?
go.
Why didn't you
clean
get
it
an IUD? You should have basically figured
Forget
that crap
IUD.
out.
Go on and clean it out. Get your hysterectomy.
With the kind of person that Naomi is, she probably would have said, well, why do I have to be the one to subject my body to it? Why
because you're the one
that don't want
it. You want to have the baby.
You're the one that
Jacob
doesn't want it.
Either way, I think Jacob leaned into what she wanted because he wanted her and he settled himself. But if you were the one that is that adamant and then got the nerve to speak out the side of your mouth and say, well, you the one needs therapy because you the one changed, not me. Hold up, wait a minute.
You brought the change into our lives when you didn't protect yourself.
She got multiple personality disorder.
Exactly, Angela. You introduced the unwanted element to the situation. I didn't come to you and say, Naomi, I think it's time to have a baby. You the one handed me a pregnancy test and said, I'm pregnant.
Let's talk about I'm pregnant. It wasn't the other way around. You did this. If you didn't want a baby, you should have made sure we didn't have a baby, and that wasn't a factor in this marriage.
So let me ask this question. I won't say it's a question. With Jacob, with the kind of father that you have, and especially seeing the interaction between your father and your I'm not sure if they're siblings, younger or older.
Isaiah is the youngest, I think.
Yeah,
okay. With your youngest brother and the dynamic between you and your father, where your father basically saying, like, I expected you to follow in my footsteps and get in line like your brothers. And basically Jacob looks up to his father as the blueprint of what a man should be and what kind of family that he should have. Right. And in that family, he has kids. You mean to tell me that you don't want to make your father even the slightest bit more proud by giving him something to carry on his family?
That's what I thought was very odd too. I said that too. I said, I see Jacob as a father. I can see Isaiah now. I can see maybe
her
not.
as a mother. Just the way they embraced June like she was their child.
I think that the damage of Danny and Bill, it messed up more than Danny, obviously. Because she's saying, I ruined your life and you couldn't do this and you gave up your career. And she witnessed Danny give up everything she loved for Bill and said right then and there, I will never be that person. I will never be the person who gives up my career for a child and a family. That's why I'm deciding right now, I don't want
having any.
But this is where I take offense to that. Because who said you have to give up your life for a child?
She's just witnessing what Danny did. And when Danny gave up,
she didn't give it up for children. She gave it up for a man.
Exactly. But when you are not asking, Mama, why did you stop modeling? And why is it? If you just watching and you don't inquire, your mind's going to tell you whatever you think. And you're going to grow up with that.
You're seeing, she's seeing what she thought she saw. She was only seeing
exactly
of the ball.
She saw what wasn't there. She just know Mama is not modeling anymore. She stuck to Daddy's side. Daddy cheating, whatever. Mama crying, but she's not doing what made her really happy. And then boom, I bring Haley home and Daddy just skips all.
So again, all of them need family counseling and therapy.
Right.
Again.
The whole recipe. It was just throw the whole thing away. Like
Naomi needs individual counseling more than she needs family counseling.
And in all
Naomi
honesty,
has daddy issues.
And in all honesty, Bill and Danny need to be somebody's grandparents. You mean to tell me that? Look, I would love to have the grandmother of Danny, the unpredictableness of a grandmother, but yet the stern supervision of Bill behind me. You mean I would be? Look, I would live my best life because I would literally feel the love between both of them.
Danny is not nobody's grandmama. She is a grandma.
She's a GG.
The point
She's a GG.
Somewhere along the way, the lines got crossed, blurred, put into a whole ball of rubber bands that you can't undo, that has scarred Naomi. Mm-hmm. And even the conversation that Danny had with her, she started crying and boo-hoo hollering, oh, I just can't do it. I can't. That's what she said. Well, wait a minute. You don't have to.
What's
you don't
wrong
want
with
to.
you?
But I don't want you to think you ruined my life because I made motherhood look good. Mm-hmm. I did this because I wanted to. It's not having. It's not like I wasn't
suckered into this.
Exactly. But you were the one. If you are so animate, you did nothing to make sure it didn't happen, and then you blame Jacob for being happy about it. And that is the problem I'm having, because he showed you in the beginning he chose you, but you
and he kept saying
the element in the room, and he's still trying to choose you. Still trying to say
it's like that man cannot do anything right.
Exactly.
Yeah, he really can't. And that's going to
get
old.
Blaming everybody else for your mistake. And
she's doing it on purpose.
It's your mistake. You have to own this one, Naomi, because who is the one that could be in charge of not getting pregnant? You.
I think she's trying to sabotage it herself at this point.
I think she is too. Yep, I really do.
See,
she don't see a way out, and I don't either.
But someone did tell me.
I'm nominating them. I'm nominating her. Forget she got to go.
But see, someone said that you're so used to arguing other people's stances, you don't know how to feel.
Exactly. Yeah. And her and Ashley, that I see why they best friends, because they both just
But with Jacob, brother, I'm telling you now, there ain't nothing else you can discuss about this. Now, you going to sit there and push this woman away while you saying like, well, we need to address the elephant in the room. What is...
Let the elephant die. Just let the elephant die.
Yeah. At this point, she said what she said. You said what you said. If you're going to have a conversation, it's going to be, how do you move forward from this?
Yes.
Do we divorce? Do we seek counseling? What do we do?
Right, because something... But it's okay. So let's advance this particular story.
All she does is sit in orphanages, Loretta.
But she do though.
Her office is still. Allie's not here. Allie's supposed to give details about her.
Speak up for her, but apparently there's office renovations happening.
Yeah,
doing this, but her spokesperson Aloysius Brown is not here to speak up for the office of Naomi Hamilton.
Her offices are being renovated, so that's why she in orphanages.
This dude, you found out you could stand up. Why are you still standing?
I would have failed.
I think that was
the issue with this.
I think that
I would have failed.
Lying. He lied about not having feeling. He didn't lie about the standing up because that's new.
Yes. That was a new development.
And he didn't clarify that. He should have clarified that in his defense.
But like she said, this didn't happen overnight. You was paralyzed this morning, had me dragging your ass all over this house this morning, and you standing up this afternoon.
That's what we're saying.
That's her fault.
The standing is new, but he should have told her that he was having feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should have.
Because
he could have basically told her a little bit here, a little bit there. But as a nurse, she was stupid to sit there and let him. I'm like, I'm not dragging your happy behind all over the place. You need to get up and get yourself in your chair, go wash up, go get in the shower, get out of the shower, do you. Because I'm not doing it.
Think about how hard he had to work, because Derek in a wheelchair, he a grown man. They got a platform bed up on a platform. Look how hard that girl had to work to get him in that bed every night.
I ain't the one. You're going to have to work this out, bro.
And see, so let me ask. So then, let me ask this question: do you think that there was even the slightest bit of a romantic idea with Derek wanting to wait till wedding day to show the walk?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think it was all insecurity.
I agree. I just want to know.
No.
No, I think he was just
insecure.
he knew that there was a possibility that if he was not incapacitated, that she was gonna bounce for Andre.
But then why would you want to deal with a woman like that if you feel like you can't trust her with that kind of
He
truth?
is in love with this crazy
And that's
woman.
the point. That's the crazy. Because me
insecure and cuckoo and stupid.
I want to keep this person in my life. They've asked me. I want to make sure I do nothing to upset the apple cart because I want to be married.
And that's the real reason she's upset. She's not upset because he lied to her. She's upset because he knows he called her bluff. He manipulated her. She's upset because she knows that he knows what she won't admit.
Yeah,
the truth.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, so then why do you propose to this man? You knew how this man was before you proposed.
That's the question.
I agree, Loretta. I think
you knew.
Go ahead.
You knew you were not over Andre when you did this. You knew it. And you mad at everybody who was calling you on it. No, I love Derek. Me and Derek. Oh, Derek.
She does love Derek. She's not in love with Derek, but she loves Derek.
And that's the point.
She's not in love with Derek.
She's not in love with Andre.
I realized when I married
she's in lust with Andre.
That I was not in love with the one I was supposed to marry. So God did me a favor because I realized when I got the real thing that was garbage. I was not in love. I loved, but I was not in love because it feels totally different from what I got now.
Because she was coached by her mama to think so, but we'll get into that conversation later.
She did coach her into it. Every time you turn around, she no, you don't want me.
She's still coaching her to it.
Derek is the one for you. Derek is the one for you. Derek is the one for you.
And see, Ashley is one of those things where the thing with Ashley, she doesn't want to commit to nobody. She just wants to be herself. She wants the benefits of a relationship, but doesn't want to commit to one.
Yeah.
And
I agree with Loretta. She needs to go on a vacation and figure out who the heck she is and what she wants out of her life. I agree with that.
She does.
And she doesn't know.
Spend that time by herself and understand who Ashley is, because Ashley doesn't know who Ashley is. Ashley doesn't know what she wants. Ashley is the runaway bride. Ashley don't know.
Telling y'all,
she does not know what kind of eggs she likes.
Doctors Without Borders and just go away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, do the whole Sabrina. She can do the whole Sabrina thing and go to Paris by herself, find herself out there in the hospital, marry her a French doctor, and be happy.
And never come back behind the gates again.
She may be afraid of doing life alone, Marvella, but what she is doing are these drive-by heart love things she got going on, and it's not
hurtful.
And she leaving these men in the wake because she wishy-washy and doesn't know what she wants. Go buy you a rose and go on vacation.
Yeah.
Date yourself, girl. Be happy with you.
Get to Terminator 2000 and go to a vacation.
Terminator 2000 is insane.
I'm dead. Did not tell y'all it's not even 11 o'clock yet.
I'm not gonna say who, but I was telling somebody about that rosebud. Remember what Patrice told us about that rosebud? They said that was a powerful thing. Powerful thing.
I'm hollering.
Oh my God.
It's almost 11. She got 30 minutes.
She need all of that. She need the cognitive behavior therapy. She does. She need that. She need REM. She need all of it.
She need to go and date herself. She need to spend herself. Take herself to Paris.
She need to pack a bag, a nice dress, her little case with the Terminator 2000, and
get her little ugly
2 weeks.
Ombre.
Go find you a French man. Live it up. Get a couple of them. Have it on.
Loretta said, get a haircut and become a new person. That's what I said. Go do something.
Yeah, do it all. Hey, Allie, do it all. Do it all.
Hey,
Enjoy
Allie.
life, but stop trying to hold on to these men down here and spend some time by yourself, and stop feeling that you have to have a man to complete you. You do not, ladies, you do not need a man to complete you. You can want one, but you don't have to need
to have one. Not need.
Okay? You don't need one to go through all of this foolishness that you doing, because it's not necessary. Now she was looking for an excuse all along, because she was way too quick to slip that ring up off that finger. With the quickness, it wasn't 10 minutes. It wasn't 10 minutes into the conversation. She had that thing off the finger. Like, oh,
yeah, she was. It's like, it gotta go.
I'm done. She was looking for that. She was
looking for a reason.
Any reason.
Anything.
Because when she had a whole panic attack on Halloween,
exactly.
Girl.
He had the panic attack on Halloween, and then told him in the hospital, every single thing you're doing is pushing me away from you. What is he doing besides this? He's trying to marry you, woman. I'm just trying to marry you.
I'm sick of him.
And hear this one here. Come on now.
He's so broken. Again,
we told
leave
you
that girl alone.
We told you, Shanice told you, Jacob told you. How many more people you got to hear from to understand that we know your wife to be is Crash Bandicoot? How come you don't know that?
Well, I think that maybe if she sees that I'm able to walk again, and she sees me get up and walk into her arms, like, oh, God bless.
Boy. I think he convinced himself of that line.
He's a Cancer. Yeah, I'm convinced he's a Cancer.
But how would that even be cool that I'm just going to marry you? If I was not living in the house with you and not your caregiver, that might work. But the fact that you have to pretend for how many months to be paralyzed while I drag you all over this house and sacrifice everything for you.
I'm sorry. Everything in me as a therapist is like, no, I'm not dragging him across the house. No. It's just not happening.
she said, I've been bathing you, dressing you, putting you, doing everything. And you've been faking and lying to me. She was valid in this argument.
His arms ain't broken. What you bathing him for?
That part of me, I identified with her, but she was looking for the out, and he gave it to her. He gave her a legitimate out.
Yeah, he did.
Because I probably would have threw that ring back at him too.
Well,
because how dare you? How dare you?
All day, perhaps this is months. She said months. You've been sitting here lying to me.
And all you had to see, they could have rehabbed together, because him feeling was not him standing up, him not being 100%. Let's progress together, baby. I'm feeling something,
and that would have basically
work on it. That would have given them closer together, because she would have been there to help him rehab at home.
So Ashley says that she doesn't fault Jacob, even though he knew. She doesn't fault him. Do you think would y'all have held Jacob to some kind of accountability? Not necessarily the same accountability.
No, because it wasn't his place to tell it.
It's not his place to tell you. And this is my thing. And I always said I work on being a better friend. Something that my girlfriend tells me, I don't get on the phone and tell the next person or go back to the person they're talking to, because I say, when you talk to me, you're talking to me. That's it. It's not going to go any further. And how did you can trust me if somebody else is saying something that you just told me. You don't have a confidence. As girls, we have a confidence in each other. And if I can't tell you nothing without the grapevine knowing, where is that? So no, that was between them.
The only exception to that, to going to say something, would be if it's in the best interest of my friend. Like if my friend comes to me in confidence because they're upset about something and they don't know how to talk to you about it, depending on the situation, then there may be a need for me to call and say, hey, Poppy, hey, Terrence, look, you need to tighten up.
Check your girl.
So would that mean that Jacob and Ashley really aren't friends then?
It's not that, because I guess he didn't think it was that serious.
This wasn't something that he needed to interject on.
No, what you interject is yo, bro, I was out with Inez and I think I got HIV, but I ain't gonna tell Ashley. Then you go to Ashley, girl.
Yeah.
Girl.
Look here. Don't be
Look here.
So,
Look here.
if Ashley is literally rearranging her whole life for this individual who he knows is lying and is on, I won't say even on the verge of, is manipulating you and lying to you because his fear is that you're still in love with someone else, but in order to make sure that you don't go anywhere, he's going to continue to play this game with you just to trap you in a marriage. That wouldn't be something that you would interject on?
I think it would have been, for me, it would have been more so of an ultimatum. You need to tell her or I'm going to tell her.
Right. Because if I know that if I say something and I completely blow up this spot, then my friend looking at me like, you tank my relationship. That's for him to do. But yes, I would still, if I was Jacob, I would have still been continuing to push. You need to tell it. Something needs to happen.
But that's what he was doing.
I would have accidentally dropped a pot of grits in his lap.
Yeah.
You want some breakfast?
Make him out himself.
Make him out himself. That's what I would have done. I'd be like, Derek, you want some breakfast? You want to try these cheese? Boom. Oh, dang. Derek, you can feel. I wouldn't just click like that.
I thought he was gonna slip up and tell himself, like, well, never mind. That's the after dark conversation. Yeah. But that one night when they was,
I can't understand how that night even transpired without him doing something of kind of
something involuntary. I thought something involuntary was gonna happen.
She was in the
but still, man, that part wasn't supposed to have been broken.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is that
the hips
not?
No,
I don't know. Maybe it was the stress of him trying to hide the other thing. Because I wondered, I'm like, hold up, now there's supposed to be an involuntary reflex going on here.
She said it though. She said, "How stupid was I to not catch it? I'm a nurse."
Yeah,
you wanted to just believe in that. You were so clouded in your judgment and you couldn't see past what you want. And really what you wanted was to one up Andre. Because then you talk about, oh no, we decided to go to Spain instead and not Paris. You was doing everything you can to try to erase Andre.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, Loretta why said throw a make memories with her?
She said throw a firecracker.
Under the wheel, Loretta.
You got no order tonight.
That's a Tom and Jerry kind of thing right there. Loretta, you've been watching Tom and Jerry too long. You can't make throwing firecrackers at people. Oh my goodness, she said throw a firecracker under the wheelchair.
Oh, she's tickled.
Wow.
Yes, she is.
Oh my God. Yes, I needed that. Oh, Jesus. Listen, Crash Bandicoot Jr. She crashed out on him again and then said, Jacob, you knew. Jacob, look at Jacob's face like, damn, don't bring me in this, man.
Yep.
Look, Jacob was sitting there the whole time like, please don't say it. Please don't say it. Please don't say it.
Come on. Don't do it to me, Derek. Don't do it. And first thing he do, when I told Jacob, what? Look at him look, damn.
Jacob told me not to say something. Look at that look. He like, Jacob do?
Damn. He like, damn.
Yeah, like, oh, man.
My spot ain't messed up enough for you.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Jacob though. I'm not mad at Jacob.
Oh, Naomi though, she said, "I hope your boy finds somewhere to lay his head because it will not be under our roof."
Oh, Naomi, shut up.
She said
she get on my nerves. I used to like Naomi. I don't like her no more these past couple of weeks.
So you think that Naomi has a right to confront Jacob in terms of
no, because that was not it. Just like Ashley is the whole conversation she's had with Ashley about Andre aren't something that Jacob was privy to. This was a conversation between him and his friend that she's not privy to.
And then if she's going to basically call the kettle black, she basically knew that that Ashley told her about the pregnancy. She still hadn't said anything to Danny.
Right, or Bill.
Exactly.
Or Bill.
I didn't see you, Miss Holier Than Thou. Go over there and tell your mama, hey, my homegirl about to blow up your spot with your husband.
Mm-hmm. And
she ain't gonna tell that because she encouraged it. She went right over there, Watusi'd herself over there to Ashley's house, and then said, "My mama and Andre's marriage ain't all that."
Oh, not Watusi.
And the first thing out of her mouth after she talked to Mama Jan, and Donald did a whole dissertation about Jan in the group.
And did.
But Jan said the truth. You want Andre.
Yep.
Which is what we've been saying behind the fourth wall.
Yes,
the whole time.
It's one of those things where, and I did like how Jan basically, I'm not saying you don't have a right to be mad, because you do, because that was trifling. But at the same time, can you really be mad that he called you out on your bluff?
I ain't leaving Mimi alone either, Allie, because she can get it. She is on the block. She got the silver position right behind Derek. Listen, she went over there. Now, she was ride or die for her friend. I'm not mad at that because I would have been ride or die for mine. And she said, yeah, Jacob knew, and we're going to have come with Jesus later. Yeah. But I would have been ride or die too. Yes, if he had told me, I would have been right over here and told you. I didn't have a problem with none of that Naomi said. But when she said, Andre, and she's married to your mother, and you talking about, yeah, well, she, he just said it is what it is. You knew exactly what you was doing because you don't want Andre with your mother. So you knew exactly
trying to be messy
what you were saying.
Then, in Ursula's words, you went and Watusi'd over to your mama's house, and she tells you, I'm falling in love with him. And instead of saying, hey, mom, let me let you know what's going on, and being loyal to your mother, you just sat there and said nothing. So yes, Mimi can get it. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
But my thing is, how are you going to say, Mama, I just encouraged my best friend to come after your husband? What was she going to say?
Not that, but just
Danny
not to say she encouraged it, but to let her know that she's still interested in him, and her and Derek are broken. Something. She could have gave Danny some kind of heads up.
She ain't gonna do that because she's working against Danny. She's working against Danny. She is not loyal. She working against.
That's my point, and that's my point. Being that your friend blew up her first marriage, now you encouraging your friend to blow up her second marriage.
Blow up another one.
But then had the nerve to say, I don't want this to be a Haley situation. You just told Ashley
created a Haley situation.
My mama's marriage to Andre is not all that. They just doing them, so it's not that serious. So if you go after him, follow your heart. What you think you doing? Yeah, Ashley, she should have. She should have told her mother. But what was she gonna say? Because you just stabbed your mama in the back 20 minutes earlier. Derek ain't even found a place to lay his head yet, and you already got Andre's name in your mouth.
See,
already.
And the thing with Danny, even if Naomi had told Danny, "Hey, just gonna give you a heads up. I think one of my friends may be gunning for your husband." I don't think Danny would have been necessarily bothered, but she would have definitely locked and loaded. Said, "Okay, let the little wench come over here and try and get my husband."
Period.
Yes, but Naomi's not going to do that because she felt guilty. Did you see how her face looked cringed when she hugged Danny? Like, damn, what did I just do? Because now my mama's serious and I just sent Ashley over here.
Because let me tell you something, and I know my child ain't watching because she don't watch the show. But Taylor, we will fight. Like, I'm just saying, that's your mother. That is your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And you are straight up enabling, sabotaging her relationship. That she's telling you out her mouth she's falling in love with this man. And you just peeing all in her Cheerios.
And Allie, I don't think Andre needs to tell Danny what's going on. If he made the decision he made, he don't need to go back and say this is what's going on because he did that. My husband doesn't have to be,
because their marriage was still their marriage, and he shut it
right.
down. So
he doesn't need to be privy to every conversation I have, especially when I'm shutting other things down. I don't have to tell him everything.
I don't know.
Some
Donald
things
looked
are better
like
left
If he
unsaid.
entertained it, or if there was a question, then yeah, he would need to bring it up. But he shut that down immediately, and it was beautiful, and I loved it.
But we'll
Love
get there. We'll get there. Before we go there, let's go here. That what brought us to this stage in life with our two people.
the photo shoot.
Wait a minute. No,
it was before the photo shoot, girl.
Here.
Where we at?
I'm sorry. Was I the only one that found that photo shoot cringe?
No, wait, we'll get there. No. We're not going there yet. We're here. We're not going there yet.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm delayed right now.
That photo shoot was 50 Shades of Black.
Okay, well, pause on that. We pause on that. We're gonna stay right here.
Let's stay right here.
Okay.
I love
this. The most beautiful thing.
Most beautiful scene in the whole show so far. I haven't seen anything this emotional and real the whole show. And I have to say, and I know we ain't there yet, but Andre played that part.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
He gets my nomination for Best Actor of the Week.
And Loretta, I agree with you because she crashed out, and I said that too. So I agree with you, Loretta, and we're going to mark it on November 11th at 10:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, now 10:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that Naomi is actually pregnant. And that's why she's going crazy.
I agree, Loretta. I said the same thing. She don't know it. She is still pregnant.
Yes.
And that test is wrong.
And it was both of them, because even when he broke down and he was like truly uninhibited and honest with her, and her whole scene of what she would say to his parents, and it was just that whole scene was everything. Everything.
I felt this scene so much, and I sat here and I watched it with my husband who has lost both of his parents. I turned to him and I said, "Are you okay?" That's how deep we was in this scene. And he looked and he was like, "Yeah," but he picked up the phone to distract himself that he didn't feel what Andre felt. Because when he said, "I envy people my age that got parents," I lost it.
And I can resonate with Andre on that. Like for me,
yes,
like deep down, when I see people being able to pick up their phone and talk to their mom, I'm like,
yeah,
well, I'm not gonna talk about it.
It
literally does something.
Yeah, right.
So I am blessed to still have my father here, but I know that once my father has been called home, I am unwell. Y'all will have to come find me. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
We look, and I remember just having those conversations with my husband, because when I met him, his father had already passed, but his mom was still alive, and he was saying to me, like, we talk, maybe once or twice a week or whatever. And I said, "Listen, you better start calling her every single day, because one day that voice ain't gonna be on the other end of that phone." And when I said that, he started calling that woman every day. And I tell you, it wasn't a year and a half after that she was gone, and he didn't even know she was sick then. So,
well, and even with the whole engagement, that was the thing. The conversation that was had when he called me the first of the year, it was, "I want to do it while my mom's still here." I said, "Well, we don't know how long that's going to be, so you don't need to put it off."
Right.
So go ahead and let's start planning something.
Right. So it's like, yes, Andre, yes, he bared his whole soul, and then he turned around and said, "We're going to do this foundation, and we're going to take this money." When he said, "Danny, I see how much it means to you, and I'm going to get over myself and do this shoot with you, and then I'm going to put it in my daddy name or charity." And she's like, "No, we're going to build this foundation in your daddy name." I think when she said that,
that really hit.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah.
Smack it up, rub it down, tie it up, throw it in the trash. It was over. Your shit's done.
It really shows that Andre has always been used. He's never been appreciated.
Right.
And for him to literally have someone who, one, lets him be his authentic self and doesn't judge him, but wants to be able to build and be a compliment to the other half of him, he's like, oh yeah, most definitely, I'm gonna lock you in.
That's
you
what
thought-
I don't get. I don't understand. I'm looking in our group and other groups. I don't understand the people who say that these two don't have
They
chemistry.
don't like them together.
Because there is not this kind of chemistry between any other couple on that show, including Anita and Vernon.
No,
They are truly. If I didn't know no better, I'd say they screwing in real life because they are so cool with each other, like for real.
Yes.
Like this conversation to me was so much because it wasn't a give and take like it has been all throughout their relationship. It was a give and give. Each one of them giving. He didn't want to do the shoot. He's giving. She saw how emotional he got about his parents. She's giving him this for, this foundation. It's like give. And I'm like, okay, they're in love. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, yeah.
They might not even know
it yet. They don't know it yet themselves, but they are.
Oh, they know it.
They know it now.
They know it now. Yeah.
Well, and Danny told somebody before that she loved Andre. I think she recognized it before when she was talking to Naomi, and she said, when I realized what I went through with Bill, and this one is totally different, who would have thought that I would have found it in this man? But now I got it. Like, I ain't letting it go. I got what I've been looking for.
Danny said it back when Ashley was in the picture for real.
Yes,
she said then that she wasn't something about she can't have my something. I can't remember what she referred to him as. It was when they were still just a fling.
But when she went and told her parents about it, I knew Danny felt a certain way.
Yeah.
When she started letting the family in,
when the family started coming for Andre, and every turn he defended her, I could tell he was starting to feel more serious.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He was ride or die for that chick. He said, I'm not letting nobody.
I'm sorry. There's nobody who can say that couple right there ain't full of like some real believable passion.
And the thing is, and the thing with Jan basically trying to steer Ashley away from Andre because of his reputation, which I did post into the group chat. Like, is Jan valid in her hesitancies regarding Andre? It's like this man is literally trying to be his authentic self and isn't trying to change anybody or take advantage of anybody for that matter.
Well, the thing is, all Jan knows is Andre's reputation, and he's the first one to admit that he has one. The only person that he can be full, open, and honest about his reputation with is Danny. Because she said this, she said you had a long line of people, a long line. So she know the thing is they didn't have any secrets, no qualms, no nothing between.
No judgment, none of that.
No judgments. He could not sit and tell Ashley, I was with 80 women before you. She would have been like, Crash Bandicoot. Boom.
Oh my God. Oh.
No, she couldn't handle nothing like that.
She would have had a freaking heart attack.
That's not wholesome. Do I need to be STD tested? She would have went all of those places that was just ridiculous. He can't have the level of relationship he needs and looking for with Ashley. I'm sorry. He gonna have to tiptoe around her. What would be happening is it would be the reverse. It would be Andre saving Ashley and his whole passion of trying to save somebody and trying to introduce her to new things and bring her up to speed. That's what the nature of that relationship would be. His whole thing trying to please Ashley. She ain't tried to do nothing to please him yet. He done gave her the picture that she asked for. He done created Paris in the apartment. He keeps showing up. She showed up that one night and then saw him with Danny, and that was it. She ain't gave Andre nothing. She ain't tried to be there for him. Nothing. It's been all take. Bust my cherry. It's been all about Ashley. And he found somebody that is for once all about him.
Sorry, I know we already discussed this, but writers don't ever write no shit like that. That was the worst line I've ever heard in my life. Bust my dating cherry.
Yeah, bust my dating cherry. I don't know. I want you to bust my cherry. But look, Naomi left. She go talk to Danny, and like I said, it ain't been 5 hours since Derek down to the bar drinking, ain't even got no place to lay his head because Naomi said, you ain't coming here.
You come back
And
here. We'll have to go to the firehouse.
I need to talk. What you need to talk about?
Like, this dude ain't even been gone 10 hours yet.
That's what I'm saying.
This stuff ain't even out of there yet,
The
I'm
next
sure.
day.
Derek ain't even packed his drawers up from the house.
Drawers yet. His toothbrush still in the bathroom.
Toothbrush still in the bathroom. And
She probably got drawers over there in the corner on the floor.
Exactly. and here we go.
See, oh my, Ashley.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the start of a different Ashley, in my opinion. Because Ashley ain't gonna let Andre go. She realized that she let people get in her head, and she let something walk away that could have really been good for her, and now she wants it back. I personally think that this
now
is
you gonna think
the
she gonna
start of
become the
Ashley's
clingy
villain.
psycho?
I think she gonna turn for because she's the whole respect the marriage, respect the boundaries, and you know he married whether you think it's real or not. And the first thing you do is, oh, come on over here. I need to tell you I made a mistake. So is it too late for us? Heifer, I'm wearing a cigar band. It's too late.
I'm about to go on my honeymoon. Literally.
I'm going on my honeymoon.
Listen, me and Ursula talked about this earlier. I'm sorry. The thing on this scene for me was when he picked up them hands and dropped
them down.
Look.
I'm sorry. No.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I could be here for you, Ashley. I know you're hurting, and I will be here for you, but not like that.
Not the way you
I think
want
I'm in love with my life. And then she goes, "You think, yeah, because that's what my heart is telling me, and I'm gonna listen to it. I ain't thinking with my head. I'm thinking with my heart. And
Sean,
you ain't it, boo.
Like I said, we ain't there yet, but you performance of the week. Period. It's unanimous.
Yeah.
Look
period.
Here. Kick rocks, Ashley.
She was really trifling for having him literally come over there. You can't tell me that she wasn't looking for one thing, but just to get a little nookie.
Right.
Listen, she thought he was gonna come. She thought she was surprised.
She did.
She thought she was surprised. She thought he was gonna come over there and say for real, and they was about to have this big romantic lovemaking session, and he was gonna go home and tell Danny, "I'm sorry, I got to go get my prize." And Pookie, that ain't happening.
She did think she was the prize. The audacity, or as I like to say, the audacity of her to think that with this one phone call, he showed up. He did half of the equation, but he didn't complete it. And then after she said that, oh, well, you should just go then. Just go. But if anything, that's a red flag to Andre. How quickly can she jump out of something when something don't go your way? Are you not going to fight? The moment that Celine come from France or something in my past pops up, are you not going to fight for us? How quickly are you to let it go when it no longer serves you in that manner? This is marriage.
Andre literally told her about this very thing while she was trying to double down on Derek.
Yeah,
he told her about it, but she was like, "No, Derek is who I'm destined to be with, and who fate calls me to be with." It's like, okay, girl, okay, nope.
Like, yeah, all right.
And now you look at you, face on the floor, pick it up.
Pick it up. Now, our favorite couple, I'm going to do a little bouncing around with me. Y'all just follow along. Our favorite couple, after they bared the heart, you know, they end up in one of their favorite places and they decide they're going to turn LA into the honeymoon. Now, he told Ashley, I don't want you, and went back home and ain't called her since to check on her. How you doing this morning, Ashley? None of that. But what he did do is say, hey, I'm kind of scared of this camera. And our girl say, oh, I got you, boo. Let me give you a little exercise and how we gonna do this camera thing. Now, Donald, I don't know what you saw.
I don't either.
But I know that scene rendered me speechless. I loved every moment of it. I watched it twice. Watched it twice.
Shades of Black.
50 Shades of Black. That right there was hot. I'm sorry.
My husband looked at me and said, "Well, I guess I got to get a camera then."
Look, Ursula, was that scene when you told me I gotta go? My husband in the bed with some grapes.
No, that was last night. That's none of my business. Listen, that man sat on that couch as we saw that scene. He said, "Well, I guess I got to get me a camera then."
That's all right. But I guess for me, I just wasn't really impressed with the photo shoot. I thought it was nice that Andre found a newfound confidence in being comfortable in front of the camera. But I guess I just wasn't impressed.
You didn't like the way the pictures was turning out? Is that it?
Yeah, it felt like it was.
Look at that picture. What's that mean?
I don't know. His eyes look a little sleepy.
Yeah.
You talking about the one on the screen or the one with me?
The one on the screen.
Yeah, I don't like the one on the
one
screen.
with the one with you. I like
that I could find. Let me tell you, the thing is, when he look, we got to remember, he's green in front of the camera. He wasn't going to turn into Tyson Beckford in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
he got to just get some motivation. I think this is the beginning of cracking his shell.
Yeah.
But when that boy looked in that camera and did that little eyebrows,
that
like
one behind Keisha.
Okay,
that one behind
all right
Keisha,
now. All right now. She said, "Just."
I thought that scene was sexy. I'm sorry.
It was.
That scene was hot.
It was. If they couldn't, their chemistry couldn't get any more. The kettle was blowing.
Look, and then the photo shoot over, and they look all right. Now you can. Now
let's get it. Now you can get some. Andre, you did a wonderful job. I'm sorry. Can't nobody tell me nothing about.
Danny,
can't nobody tell me nothing about.
Good job, girl. Like you said, unspicy vanilla. You just confirmed his decision. Now he knows he made no mistakes.
No mistakes.
I'm quite sure that
and Andre
finally calories or something on top of her salt and pepper.
Inadvertently backed right into the one thing he said he wanted when he told Ted, "I'm looking for something real," and found it in the most unconventional place, both of them, and it ended up being the most beautiful thing. Writers, don't y'all mess this up.
She said, yes. When she told him make love to the camera like he would to her, I was like, "Oh,
y'all something.
It is."
So Andre bared his soul.
I'm not naive enough to know that this is a soap opera and they gonna jerk us around and they gonna end up being the Victor and Nikki of the show or whatever. But let us ride this ride for a while, please. Let my heart settle in, because
I mean, real talk, y'all have taken us through the ringer with these relationships, for real. Yeah, give us a break. It's the holidays. Let us holiday.
Right. Yes.
Let us relish in this for a minute.
So we're gonna have a Danny and Andre.
It's still gonna be a problem, Ashley. You're right, Allie.
She gonna be a problem. We just asking for some more time before we have to deal with that mess.
We're gonna have to bring in. Well, maybe if this other character comes in, Joey's son or whatever, whoever he is, maybe he can take Ashley.
I don't care who take her. Somebody take her.
The question is this, and then we're gonna move on to our church announcements. Can Derek fix this?
No. Derek needs to just go on and have some time by himself to get over it and to go find somebody else.
Just move on. Seriously.
That door has closed.
Said that the first time. I'm like, let it go.
No, he's not. Is he? I don't think he is.
Give me the receipts, Marvella.
I don't believe he is, actually. I'm checking out.
They will find each other. Yes, they have passion. Yes. He has passion. Somebody provide the receipts.
I'm checking right now.
They have passion. You're right. They have the most undeniable chemistry, like we said, of anybody on this show. They are the most.
It might be a year or something.
The most believable couple. And I know people did not want that. Sean, Sean is not 47, is he?
He is not 47. He is not. And I'm reading him what he wrote on his Facebook. I got my first talent agent in 2020 at the age of 31. So that makes him what, 36?
35, 36, something like that.
Okay. So no, he's not older than her.
Marvella said that's not his real name either. I ain't no way he 47.
Marvella, yes, that is his real name.
Black don't crack, but damn it.
And she was born in 1981. She is 44. And yes, that is his real name.
That would make him older than Keith Robinson, who was in Columbia, by the way. And Keisha, you didn't tell me.
And I didn't know. If I'd have known, I would have went just to see him.
I was like, nobody said to me that Keith Robinson was.
It's actually hard to find his age up in here.
Well, I had to go to his Facebook because I'm friends with him on Facebook. That's how
his birth name is Derek LaShawn Kennedy.
I'm trying to figure out where my screen went. I done lost you.
I don't believe he's 47. I'm gonna have to get him on the show where he's gonna have to tell us.
Black don't crack, but I don't believe that.
Chose his stage name as a student. Freeman represents his place in the world. Okay, that's good. No,
I agree, but I still say he's.
Yeah, it's hard to find his age. It really is. It's not like it's like.
Well, that's why I said that. I didn't find it posted on a website. It was in an old comment where he was talking about how old he was when he got his first agent booking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I deducted it from that, not necessarily from what is shared on social media.
Most of the time they don't share their age because they want to play.
His birthday is May 5th. All we got is a May 5th. That's it.
Because you cannot even find Doug's real age anywhere. The actor that played him, you can't find his age anywhere.
Check up. Oh wow, yeah! I just found an old video of him strolling. I'm gonna have to share this in the group.
Oh gosh! Shout out to A5A.
Ski Fi.
Foski.
All right.
Okay. Are we ready for the church announcements?
We can be.
All right. Hold on then.
Brother Donald.
I'm sorry, they just get me every time. Look. All right.
Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord, saints.
Praise the Lord.
We have come together once again on this blessed Friday. And we have once again our Fairmont Crest CME church announcements. We have another casting call for our Christmas program. We are in search of an infant between the ages of 3 to 5 months to play our sweet black baby Jesus. Please see Sister Danny Dupree as opposed to Brother Randy and Sister Haley as previously announced from the last time. Our budget has suddenly decreased from the treasury, and as the decrease happened, so did Brother Randy and Sister Haley. If you know of their whereabouts, please let us know immediately. For the Black History Month, we will be having an HBCU college fair for our graduating seniors of the congregation. We ask that the members of the congregation rep their alma maters wherever they may be: Howard, Hampton, Dillard, Clark Atlanta, Tougaloo, Morehouse, Spelman, whichever you want to represent or whichever you decided to attend. And please let you be an alumnus of the school we love the saints that attend there, but we need you to have that degree. So if you need to have your alma mater represented, please see Brother Isaiah Hawthorne for the details of how you can have your alma mater represented. Parents, as we enter the graduation season, we know that we want to capture those lovely memories of your child before they enter into the real world. And our brother Andre Richardson is offering his photography skills so that you can be able to have your child's senior photos captured. Please get with him for booking availability for the photo shoots. And as these announcements come to a close, friendly reminders that we are a church of love, acceptance, camaraderie, community, and most of all, respect. Let's be sure to keep an open mind and respectful dialogue with each other. And remember, false prophets are still, to this day, trying to get through the gates, and we must be vigilant at all times. And our sister Ursula works diligently to make sure that we catch those false prophets before they make their way into the church. So please, let's support each other. Let's support our sister Ursula and our church leaders, moderators, and so forth and henceforth. These are the church announcements. Govern yourselves accordingly.
And I have two more announcements. One, our dear sister Marvella Ivory is hosting a workshop for your children in pre-K, middle school, high school, and college to help them with their test taking and their tutorship and their education. So if y'all need somebody to help your child make it on over, so they can say how I got over, y'all reach out to Sister Marvella to help out with y'all's children. And also, y'all, guess what else? The BTG store is open.
Yeah.
We have our own merchandise, y'all. So y'all go and check out the store and see what you want to bring home for the Christmas holiday for your fellow gatekeepers. They will be updated each and every week. New merchandise is constantly dropping. So y'all stay vigilant. Just because you saw something today don't mean there won't be something else tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all go in there. Sister Marvella says she's the master level educational consultant. That is the official title. So y'all reach out to her if y'all want her to use her educational consultant skills on your loved one. All right. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and tell y'all it's time to vote. Before we take this break, it is time to vote for who you think should be kicked out of the gates this week. Now, I know we already got a top 3 or top 4, but y'all go ahead and nominate. Go ahead and put them in the comments, their name and why. Hey, Lynn, why should they be kicked out of the gates this week? And we will be right back. Well, yep, we'll be right back. Angela, let us know.
Okay.
Who is that entry for
Well,
getting
the first one. The first one was actually no one got it. Everybody kept putting Winterfest. It was the cherry blossoms.
Yes,
it's the cherry blossoms, people, not the Winterfest. She did. Yep, they were getting ready for the spring thing in the Cherry Blossoms Festival. So,
yep,
that's that one. The second answer was with the small heart attack, and yeah. Winokia got it, and then Alan got it. But yeah, she put hers in first, but it was still both of them were, yeah, hers was 924. Alan's was 925.
Okay.
So yep.
So Nokia got it.
Yay!
All right, yay. All right. So, girlfriend, you have got an entry into that Procter & Gamble basket, and we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And congratulations to you.
That's my cousin, y'all.
Wait, that was C, right? What was it? Was it C? That was C, right?
Small heart attack.
Small heart attack?
Yeah,
or was that B?
Yeah.
It was C? Okay. I'm just making sure.
Small heart attack. Well, no, wait a minute.
Because that's what I was thinking. That was B.
B.
I think small heart attack was small heart attack C, or was it B?
Let me go back
C,
and
which
look.
I thought was.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There's a discrepancy. Hold on. We got to check the records. Let's do it one more time.
Check again.
Okay.
So that's it. Yep. So that's wrong.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So that means Alan got it. Alan.
See. Oh, okay. There has been a turnover.
I had to check again because I was like, wait a minute. That was towards that side. That had to be, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Alan, there you go.
Alan got it.
All right, Alan. You got it. Next time, you got at least 2 more times. Once December comes, we're not doing any more entries, but we're going to still play trivia, but we'll do something for something else. But that'll be the end for the basket. All right.
We gave evictions.
Well, we're going to make our cases, and then we'll go to the theme songs. Okay.
Ursula, it won't let me post the link for people to join in. Can you post it again so they can come on and do their nominations for Evictions Live?
Sure. Y'all want to do nominations for Evictions Live? We can make that happen. Let's do it. Let's see. All right, y'all. So if you have Allie said, donated my win again. You didn't win, Allie.
You said Alan, not Allie.
Alan.
Alan, yes. See, you so used to your name being called. Like, no.
You was tardy for the party.
Tardy for the I hadn't heard that in a while. Don't be tardy for the party. They did that. Okay. That's the link, y'all. If y'all want to come on and give your nominations for who you want live. Go ahead, Donna.
Are you posting into the Facebook Live too? Or is it just the YouTube?
No, it's Facebook Live too.
It's Facebook Live too. Yep.
Okay. I'm not sure why mine isn't showing it, but
refresh your group. It's Facebook. In the group. It's on my page, but it's in the group as well. So refresh the group and look in there. It should be forwarded by me and by Keisha. Actually, it's probably in there twice.
Okay.
Where's Alan? Our office needs a word, honey. You need to explain. Listen, what y'all need to be doing down there at NHH
is scheduling her therapy appointment.
A therapy appointment and another pregnancy test. She need an ultrasound, and we need
immediately.
I need a live link, but I'm like Donald. I don't see the thing to do the eviction.
Oh, the poll. I don't think Keisha put the poll in.
No, there's no poll. Ursula posted a
Okay.
link for them to be able to come on and share their nominations live. That's what
Oh,
we were
no, I
saying.
got that.
I didn't do a poll because I told y'all on Tuesday who number one on the block was, and we just been going from there. Now there have been a couple of people who deem themselves worthy to be added, but he kicked it off real good.
Speaking of which, let's just go and do this thing. Derek, you number one with a speeding bullet.
Effed it up for everyone.
You are in the gold medal position. You got this Star Spangled Banner playing in your honor because you were at the top of the podium. Derek, you was wrong for that. We told you. And you as a man, you should have voiced your insecurities and been straight up. And if Ashley walked away, then she walked away. Because what kind of marriage is that going to be? You tap dancing around this woman and can't even wake up good on any given day and worried that Andre gonna take your woman from you. That is not how a marriage made. That is not a foundation. The Lord says, build your house upon a solid foundation. And y'all not even quicksand. I don't know what y'all got up under y'all, but that was not anything for you to be building your house and your future on, not with Ashley. When you already had it in the back of your mind that any moment the chocolate drop could take her away from you. So, Derek, you was wrong. And I don't know how you gonna fix it, if you can fix it. But you are just as bad, if not worse than Ashley. Because you are just as insecure and you are not a real man to me. I'm sorry.
Dang, took his man card away.
Took his man card, man.
Man card. I'm taking the man card because
I'm just mad he effed it up for everyone. We were rid of her.
We were rid of her.
You were rid of her, and now you have brought her back.
You were wishful thinking. That wedding was never going to happen.
That men want love just as much as we women do. And I understand that. And I feel his insecurities because she gave him ample reason to be insecure. But in that, Derek, I needed you to love yourself enough to not settle for that.
Right.
And demand that Ashley love you the way you deserve to be loved or leave you be. And I think had you done that, she would have stung a different tune then, because she'd been like, oh, because you're not somebody that I could manipulate and run around trying to manipulate me. Derek, you should have said, listen, you don't want me. There's plenty other people out here who will take me once I get too many in the sea that will take me as I am, broken and wheelchair bound. So, and love me the way I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Because that makes a huge difference in their life.
Like I said, go spend some time with yourself, get your life together. Shanice didn't shoot you down. She just said she wasn't about to be your rebound. You can come back to her. You circle back to her when you get your stuff together and can come correct.
Well, no, like because she's together. But now
you messed it up too.
You messed it up too. Because she's a liar. So what things are he going to keep from her? Like nobody can trust you now.
Now you screwed up your comeback with Shanice.
You can't be trusted.
Shanice don't want no rebound. She already said that.
If you have gone,
that's why I said if he had just taken the time to get his life together and circle back when he was out rebound mode. But now he done messed it up. Like Ursula said, she done seen him to be the liar that he is.
You are a liar and you are a manipulator, and nobody wants to deal with that. Like you cannot be trusted, Derek. And if I got to beg you to be honest with somebody else and you've been with this person for years, what you gonna give me? What level of honesty are you gonna provide for me?
Because they've been dating for like how long, and all of a sudden,
how many years?
One temptation walks in, and now you basically let everything crumble. That means there wasn't anything. It's been gone for a minute.
It's been
just so funny to me how. You remember when the show first started, how she was always talking about wanting to be married to him, and it was more so her doing the pressuring, wanting to get married, and he was like, "Oh yeah, not yet." But then as soon as he does it, as soon as you get the whiff of, like Ursula said, the chocolate drop, and then now he wants to get married to you, you don't want it.
the point is, I think it's just
I'm
like
seasick
Nicole.
with them.
It's just like Nicole. If Derek had pushed Ashley away and said, "No, I don't want your proposal. I want to do this and that, and I feel this way," Ashley would have fought for Derek then. It would have been a different tune because she enjoys being in control. And when somebody take that control from her, she don't know how to handle it. It's like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah.
Just like Ted took away that control Nicole had over him by saying, okay, well, it is what it is. Now you're looking at him in a different light. Like, oh, wait, you're not going to chase no more? You're not doing this? What's happening? So, yeah, Derek, you played that completely wrong. You let your insecurity speak for you, and I'm sorry. And I know men have a heart too, and y'all deserve to be loved just as much as our women. And I want you to be loved. I want you to find the one for you, the one that is your thunderbolt. I do, because Ashley is not it. Ashley, I want you to go find you a nice Parisian with a nice accent and a beret and a long cigarette, and I want him to rock your world.
Why gotta have a long cigarette?
I'm just saying, and if you can't find one, the Terminator 2000 is still available. It's on every shelf that you can go to, any adult store you can find. The Terminator 2000 is there along with the whole Rose section. Do what you need to do.
It's 11:30, so I'm gonna let it slide.
All right, go.
Oh, you are so.
Who else?
Get me some M&Ms. All right,
Here's
who's
my
going?
ranking.
Keisha or me? You go, Donald.
Go ahead, Donald.
Here's my ranking in terms of evictions. Number one is neck and neck, but I'm going with Derek.
Okay.
Because Derek, you are so insecure that you literally let your emotions and your insecurities get the better of you. And you literally took advantage of this woman who literally, at least in my opinion, rearranged her whole apartment, changed her routines and her life for you so that she could be able to prove to you that she is in your corner 100%. Now, whether or not she actually was is subjective, but she literally included you into her lifestyle and you basically pissed in her face with lying. So he's number one. Number two is Ashley, because you played in that man's face just as much in your own way. And then you called Andre over not even 3 hours after you kicked Derek out, trying to get some nookie from your original pick. But then he turned you down. So, Ashley, you're just as trifling in your own way. So that's number two. Number three is Naomi. Because you sticking your nose into business that don't belong to you.
And you got your own business you need to be tending to.
That part. And then number four is Samantha, because you need to sit your little fast tail down somewhere. And that's it.
Hot and fast.
Loretta came backstage. She want to give her nomination. Loretta, you there? Loretta?
Yes, Loretta. I am.
Where you at?
Okay. All right. We need to see your face. Come on.
We see the ceiling.
Come on in the room.
In the room.
Okay, let me see if I get
Marvella, I'm all right.
Come on in the room. Ready? Oh,
there we go. Hey. What's your nomination, Loretta?
We can't hear you if you're talking.
I think you got a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Loretta, go back out and come back in again because you're frozen. I'm going to remove you. Come back in again. Okay. All right, let's see if it works now. Say something, Loretta. Hello?
You ain't there yet.
She's still frozen. All right, I'm going to kick you out. And then you come back in again because something's going on. Change the Edge instead of Chrome.
Yeah. When Chrome acts up, you got to change to Safari or Edge.
Angela,
I'm going to go while Loretta is, I'm going to go while she's doing. I have, I got a list like Donald. Naomi, Because if she didn't want any children, she should have basically locked it up and made sure that was not a problem in their whole relationship. Because you can't, no. You didn't want kids, you shouldn't have brought that into the whole thing. I know what he said, but you didn't basically make precautions. And now you're going to be sitting up there dumping all over the poor man and jumping on him and everybody else in your relationship or around you because you're ticked off, which I seriously still think you are pregnant. I really do, because and Naomi, I think she needs to be kicked off because she's just being a busybody.
She in everybody's business.
Everybody.
She's sweeping around everybody else's door instead of cleaning her own porch off.
Mm-hmm. The next one is Martin, because Martin just went off on that poor girl. When you basically are upset with her because you should have basically handled your business as a father a little bit better and sat down and talked to your daughter and your husband before you sat there and made all these rash decisions. Now, it's true. I'm with Donald. Her behind needed to be cut down a couple notches. She did. But yeah, that was a lot for you to be yelling at. Yeah. I mean,
because it's one of those things like both of them have their own, both of them
have issues there, but it's like that was a lot to be basically sitting up there putting all on Kat. I'm like, you took no responsibility for your daughter and that she's in your household. So you didn't teach her all these things and certain things. I mean, you're the daddy, so teach her. And basically, but I mean, girls are gonna be girls. If she's gonna be frisky, she's gonna be frisky.
Right.
Okay, so Loretta says, I'm sorry.
And for the record, guys can be just as frisky too. The only difference in terms of this conversation is that
he said, "Don't call him no sexist now."
Exactly. Let's get that out. You know, no.
Go ahead, let it go. Let it go.
You can say it, brother. I got you.
You ladies have interacted with me on numerous occasions on this podcast, and I have defended. And I've defended women more, the female characters on this show more than the men have, at least in terms of the male characters. And then you want to, first of all, someone hurt you, I suggest you go seek therapy if you're going to be that invested. Now, granted, we're invested into the dialogue for the show because that's what good TV does. It should engage great dialogue. But you're gonna call me a sexist and misogynistic?
Oof.
Don't feel bad, boo. He called me a sexist too, and you don't know me that well, but these other two ladies have known me for most of my life, and I am far from being sexist.
But look, don't come for my BGT sister, because look, I ride or die for mine.
Right.
Don't.
And want to question whether we know the definition when I posted Merriam-Webster's definition for her. So, Buki, you don't know the definition.
Look, I'm convinced.
Don't come for my brother no more.
That was the bot. I think that was the bot one that we thought was replying.
Loretta has made it back, so let's hear her nomination. Loretta. Okay. Hello, are you there? Caller, are you there? Look, you're frozen.
Oh my God.
See your face. We see your
face. Yay, we can hear you.
All right. Welcome.
All right, Loretta, who you kicking out?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. But you still delayed. Who are you kicking out, Miss Loretta?
I had read over here, she put in here, she said Ashley sent her on vacation before she turns into another Haley. Let her come back with some sass and attitude. So is Ashley your nomination, Loretta? I don't know. Why are you in the middle of the storm? What's going on over there?
They did say something about storm Saturday or something.
Ashley's your nomination. Okay, I heard yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, there we go. That's much better now. Keep talking. Let's hear something. Let's see where we can get you in here. Well, it looks like she's speaking. Maybe she's typing to us. The connection.
Oh, you can talk, Miss Loretta. Don't type. Just talk.
I don't know if it'll let her talk.
Yeah, maybe something going on with her connection.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Okay, Miss Loretta.
She's typing.
We go.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes, and it's always when she say, "Can you hear me now?" We say, "Yes." When
I want Ashley gone before she turns into a Haley.
Okay.
I support that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want Ashley. Hold on a second. I don't know what the problem is.
Ashley is definitely an issue.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much, Miss Loretta.
No, I'm trying to shut up. No, I work interfering.
Okay. She says she's interfering.
Yeah, you keep freezing, Miss Loretta.
I want Ashley gone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got that one. Anybody else? Is she frozen again?
All right, Miss Loretta. We're gonna let you go because we can't hear what you're saying. Thank you so much for coming in with us tonight.
Bye, Miss Loretta. Thank you. Yeah, Ashley's on the block. Yeah, she got how many times she got caught now? You, Donald, Keisha, you did
I haven't yet, but I'm not gonna. Y'all have heard mine, but definitely Derek. Definitely, I agree with everything my brother said, except maybe Samantha. I don't think necessarily Samantha is up in my book. And now, don't get me wrong. I think she was gone last week because not Samantha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got Ashley on the brain.
Her
mouth is slick, and she need to be shut down with that. And her mouth is slick, and she fast. And she need to sit herself down on a cooling pad and cool it down a little bit.
And that's the reason why she's on my block, because you're sitting there trying to downplay why you're on punishment.
Right. Mm-hmm. And my issue with Samantha is not even her being fast, but it's the fact of you're on punishment because of your actions, not because of your feelings. And you keep going, oh, my punishment because of
Girl.
Well, and you're ruining my life, and just shut up, because that's not punishment. You're on punishment because your fast behind was on your daddy's couch, about to get that boy some on your daddy's couch.
And it's the second time that it's about to happen.
Second time.
I don't see you, Lynn. You saying you're waiting to be let in. I don't see you in the backstage. You haven't come up.
That's why you are
on the right link, Lynn.
Now.
I don't see you, Lynn, at all.
Loretta says she can't disconnect.
Try to come back in.
No, Loretta's not. She's not showing backstage, and neither is Lynn. I guess you might be having the same.
Y'all might need to log out.
I agree, Allie. I agree, Allie. Martin was wrong for going in like that.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I think more than Samantha, if I had to choose between the two, I would say Martin, not because of how he approached Kat, although I do think he went a little too far with Kat. My issue with Martin is more so the way he and Smitty have just reconciled, and they promised each other that we were doing this as a team and that we would consult each other. Yeah. And he made a rash decision without having a conversation with Smitty at all. He just jumped the gun and just went totally left with it and didn't even take that into consideration.
And that's what got you into trouble in the first place.
That is not a block-worthy offense for me. So I'm sticking with the top three: Crashly, her bestie, and her ex-man.
Okay.
It's in the comments. The link is in the comments.
Y'all not see the link in the comments? I wonder if I can post it directly in the group. Let me try it that way.
It's in the comments. I just posted it again.
I'm going to try and post it directly in the group too.
My issue with Samantha, not that she's on the block, but my issue with her is the way I'm gonna do it one more time, Lynn. Watch the comments on the screen.
Yeah, she put it in the main chat too.
I just put it in the main chat.
Mm-hmm. It's right here on the screen as well. See my name is behind the gates. That's the link. It's not even her. Oh, my life, because she's a teenager and she's doing teenager things.
Right.
What I had a problem with is how she was speaking to them, and that I hate you,
that too,
and that you should have left me where I was. Just all those hurtful things out of your mouth. Like, do you realize if I had left you where you was, where would you be right now? Not a Dupree, definitely. Not modeling.
But again, as you said, she's a teenager. She's stupid and saying stupid crap that she don't even know what she's saying.
Yeah, I'm not putting her on the block for that. I'm saying that is the part of her issue that I did not like.
Yeah, I
Everything
agree.
else is typical teenage behavior. It's not pretty, but it is. She's, like I said, she's a teenager who's teenaging. So
a teenager who's teenaging.
They do.
Okay.
But that foolishness, that the words she's spewing, no, I'm not here for it. Because my mama, I would be gumming this podcast right now. No fronts at all.
Mama.
I walking out the door. I would have lost it all. Had I
eyes would have been crossed.
I would have lost it all. I would have lost it all.
Oh.
Let's just be honest.
Really?
So, nah, I'm not here for it. I want to get Lynn in here because she's trying to get her nomination in before we close the door. So while we're waiting on Lynn to come on in, let's go ahead and do some character theme songs and then come back.
It's more while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't leave oh, baby. Take this as an impression. Girl, I've learned my lesson. And I believed you all the times you said to me, baby, you're always on my mind. I don't believe you, so save the words you said to me, and I'll be on my way. I got to say goodbye, baby. You didn't want my love. That's what starts the pain, baby. You didn't need my love.
All right, hold on, y'all.
Maurice B. Carey from CBS's Beyond the Gates and a proud, decorated United States Marine Corps combat veteran. As a veteran, I understand honor, courage, and sacrifice. And as a way of showing gratitude, Paramount Plus is giving 50% off for life to veterans and active duty service members on new subscriptions to Paramount Plus with Showtime. So let's celebrate our heroes during Military Appreciation Month. And don't forget to catch me on Beyond the Gates weekdays on CBS Paramount Plus.
All right, and yes, Allie, both of those were Tevin. Marvella's sitting backstage. She wants to give her nomination in. Hold on. All right, Marvella.
Hey,
welcome.
Marvella.
Who are you nominating tonight?
Hey, Marvella.
Hey, Marvella.
Who are you nominating?
Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey.
Keisha,
Hey.
Miss Carolina Glam, Miss CBT, Ursula, Angela,
Hello.
the master level choir director. All right. So right now, Ashley is at the top for just being just immature and just it's like a cycle. She's on a non-stoppable cycle, and she needs CBT. She needs to do Julia Roberts' Eat, Pray, Love journey, and go
Eat, Pray, Love.
I agree.
and grow up. And Derek, his lying, manipulative, insecure self, he need to go find himself. He needs some therapy. Oh yeah, and Martin's on the block too for being a knee-jerk, a
knee-jerk reactionist,
jerk, doing the opposite of what he said he would and would not do. So 3, and yeah, it's like all 3 of them is on a cycle. Martin, Ashley, and Derek. MAD, bad. MAD, Martin, Ashley. Yeah.
Bless you.
Just doing
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I want to give an honorable mention before the vote happens. I don't think it's enough to get anything happen. Lynn is here. Hold on. Hi, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
You made it in. Let me get my honorable mention now, and then I'll let you do your nomination. My honorable mention is this, and it's not enough to put on the block, but it's worth mentioning. Today, when Eva called Ted dad, she saw Cat City. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
She saw Cat standing there, and that dad was purposeful because even though he told her to call her dad, she hadn't called him since. Dad. She had a whole conversation with him without using that word. She came up and saw Cat
being petty.
She was being petty and saying dad. She set that off purposely.
I'm the queen of petty. I recognize petty. That was petty.
That was very petty. And she just blew that whole situation up again. And
I had to watch that again. I was listening. I wasn't watching. She looked right at her.
She was being very messy. And then she told Nicole, I guess you're not going to run after her. And she was like, no, that's Ted's business. For him to handle, he got to handle
That's right.
Walk right away. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between y'all and Ted.
And he needs to handle it because, I mean, and again, another person who, again, just like Eva in this situation, doesn't necessarily need to be put on the block for their actions. But Ted, you're the reason for that mess because ever since this whole separation, you have been a piss poor daddy to both of your children.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We got to make room to get some more people in here. Marvella, thank you for your comments. And we will talk to you later on. And go ahead and give your nomination. Let me add.
Marvella.
All right.
Okay.
Lan, give your nomination.
Okay, so I nominate Derek.
Okay.
Running neck and neck with Ashley. Because as I put in my comments, caretaker, that was a lot for Ashley to take on. To take care of him. She was lifting him, rolling him over, giving him baths. I can just imagine, and he was letting her do that. That to me, that just was so unforgivable for him to do that because that was a lot on Ashley's body. Right. Even though she's a trained nurse and everything, she knows how to handle those things. But that man was in her house and she was only doing that by herself. And I just think that was an unforgivable thing for him to do to her. Next is Ashley herself, because as soon as that happened, we all know she texts Andre Andre came over, and then she's like, she knows that he's married, and he's like, I'm about to go on my honeymoon. Oh, well, my timing can't be, it's really off. You know,
Your timing is way off, like months.
Yeah, so those are my two right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like we lost Ursula.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. We lost Ursula. Now we gotta wait.
So,
what's your name, young lady? Because
yeah.
In the green. What is your name? Yeah, you.
Noki.
Hey, Noki.
Noki, I can't see it at the bottom.
Oh, sorry. I'm on my phone. My bad.
Hey, Noki. So what's your take on this? Who's you kicking out? Who are you kicking out?
First and foremost, the number one is Ashley. The reason why I chose Ashley first is because she's all over the place. Not just with her relationship and decision making choices with Derek, but where her mindset is, it's just all over the place. In terms of her not being ready for a commitment to just about anybody, including herself.
Right.
And her being late on the Andre situation. You know he's married now, and now he has fallen in love with Danny. You're now sad because he made the decision not to go with you. After you made that statement?
She thought she was surprised.
No. Cotton candy may be sweet, but it causes cavity. So I'm sorry, it causes too much cavity. You could lose your teeth too. But yeah, Ashley is my number one. Derek, yes. Oh, banking on Ashley. She made a choice. She made choices in sticking with Derek. Number one, she made a choice to take care of Derek after she proposed to him. She made these choices. Now she got to lie in bed with it because of the choices that she made. You're mad because Derek held this for a long time, and also told you the truth, and now it hurts. Now the second person, I can go on with Ashley. The second person is definitely Derek, because you were told multiple times by Nurse Nosy Body, but by Shanice, to tell the truth. You've also been told by Jacob, tell Ashley before all this starts to blow up, and you ignore these signs. I think that's the only thing that is held against Derek, is because he was partially paralyzed, temporarily paralyzed. He held it because he was banking on keeping her from choosing Andre, which she did. Her heart was not in Derek in the first place. So both of them lied to each other, which is a very toxic relationship from the get-go. And my third person, it's a toss-up. It's really a toss-up. Nicole and Naomi. It's a toss-up. It is really a toss-up between those two.
I'm interested in hearing why Nicole.
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing about Nicole.
Nicole ain't done nothing this week.
I know Nicole. Okay, because
Nicole gave the girl that's on punishment. Yeah,
I know Nicole hasn't done anything this week, But looking forward, the dynamic between her and Carlton and with her and Ted is just, and that last scene where she was just jealous after seeing just Ted and Leslie just hugging, just embracing, is a telltale sign that something else is going to go wrong. She may turn out to be worse than Danny. That's my intake on that. She may turn out to be worse than Danny. And in terms of Naomi, Naomi just need to go home somewhere. I'm
She's
sorry.
pregnant. She's pregnant with all them emotional
Yes,
things.
I
she got
believe
going
she's
on.
still. I believe she's still pregnant. I believe she's still pregnant. Or she probably had a miscarriage. Either way, but with Naomi's attitude and behavior with Jacob, and then going off on everybody else, Naomi just she's gonna flip. She's gonna flip.
Yeah.
I don't think they need a I don't think
she
her
already flipped.
it's gonna get worse. And I think somebody's gonna sit her down and tell her and speak their mind. I think somebody's
And
gonna
it
sit her
won't be
down
Jacob because he's too good a guy, but somebody needs to.
Right.
Anita needs to sit her down. She needs an Anita talk.
It's probably gonna be Haley, or it may just be it may just be Leslie. I don't know.
Oh God, don't let it be either
Yeah,
one of them.
yeah, it may be.
But you know what? Though? I mean, obviously, what you said about Nicole is looking forward. I didn't think about that, but you kind of, I don't know, Nicole. I'm very interested in seeing where this goes.
I think she's gonna be worse than Danny. Not with
The reason I say that is because when you think about the conversations that Vernon and Anita had about Danny and Nicole, and Anita has said more than once lately how she knows her and she's worried about her, and just kind of like they're foreshadowing something to come with how she's handling this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going. She might just totally crash out on us.
Well, I did not see the preview for next week, so obviously I think y'all are referencing something that I need to go.
No, we're not. It's not in the preview for next week. This is just looking at
just for. Okay.
I'm just an observer, and I just look at the whole big picture, and this is technically where I feel as if it's going to lead. Like Nicole is going to just blow her top, and
like
be
her shirt she's analyzing. She analyzes.
Well, she said it to Laura. She said, "I don't know what it is that just makes me crazy about Ted being with Leslie. I just, because like it was Laura said, is it him dating somebody, or is it just this person in particular?"
Well, I mean, in Nicole's defense, it's that person in particular, because that person is the person who ripped your marriage.
Yeah.
So you're not. I mean, it would be.
I'm gonna feel some kind of way about that one.
Yeah. You could screw anybody else on the planet, but not her.
But that
right. Right. And let me just say, shout out to the writers for starting to develop Laura with her own storyline. I'm interested in what's going on between her and Dave. I'm glad that they're giving her something to do. Praise God.
Yes.
So we can see
who
what's
Dave is going to
happening.
be too.
Yeah, let's see what's happening with Dave on that storyline. But with that being said, Keisha, are you ready to make your announcement? Have you?
I think
pondered?
So. I've heard some very compelling arguments. I think I'm ready.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right.
So tonight, I do believe we have a triple eviction. And in no exact order, we are going with Crashly, Derek, and Naomi.
About time. Yes, ma'am.
Yep, I agree with all.
The reasons are obvious, but They gotta go. They blew up the spot this week. Look at her sitting there all self-righteous.
I just want to smack her. That's it. I just want to smack her.
It's just the way that and shout out to Ariel for how she's played this role that's written for her, because she went from being this sweet, innocent, oh, everybody loves Naomi, to the bitch that everybody hates right now. She is playing her role.
Yeah, she is playing it.
Yeah. Shout out, Ariel. Yeah, y'all ain't got no comment at this time. Y'all go ahead and be in mourning for a little bit.
You don't need to comment. Y'all need to schedule that therapy appointment. That's what y'all need to do in y'all's office.
Well, everybody.
And Jan, look, and tell Jan we do love you, Jan. We just we don't like Ashley.
Wow.
Oh, but listen. I'm tired of
Ashley. Ashley just need more character, Dan. You got to fight for your rights, girl. Tell him to give you something better.
Yeah, pretty much. Angela, you ready for the gatekeeper?
They need to give Ashley her own man, not Danny's.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Gatekeeper of the week this week is.
Hold on 1 second. I am so sorry, y'all. Because I need to remove who was that last person on the stage beforehand. There we go. All right. Gatekeeper, go.
Bye, Noki. It is Miss Loretta Elgren.
Woo! All right, Miss Loretta.
She did a posting this week. And I thought she was going to be on today, but because, when we opened it up, I was like, okay, we're going to have a lot of people in.
She did come in.
No, that's Loretta. That was that Loretta?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy, girl. Okay.
Blessed Lord, Angela.
A little bit more. You found her picture, huh?
Yeah, Miss Loretta, you are gatekeeper of the week. Everybody, give her a shout out and a round of applause once again.
Yeah.
Miss Loretta is the gatekeeper of the week, so you get an entry into our Procter & Gamble basket, Miss Loretta. Congratulations! All right, Keisha, I don't think we have to ask, but we can go ahead and performance of the week.
You can replay the scene if you want. It's on his Facebook, but it's Ashley all day. I mean, Ashley, Lord, no. Ashley is bye. You gone. We ain't talking about you no more. Andre, that man right there. And honorable mention to Danny, because the way she played with him in the scene. This whole scene was just perfection. From the writing to the acting, the entire scene was perfection for me. Yeah. Like I had all the feels in the scene.
Yes.
What do you think, Miss Lynn? Miss Lynn is our other actress woman. You and Donald.
Yes. Someone wrote on another page that Danny breathed life into this man here. And the way it was played with such vulnerability, he really brought, I felt for him. I got chills. That's my take on
it. It was a very sweet moment. It was
real. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how many of y'all paid attention to the songs, but the song we gave them for this scene was Naked by LMA. And they were like, and we picked that song because they've been naked a gazillion times, but this was the first time they were truly naked with each other.
They were intimate. They were intimate.
They took it all. They put it all off and out there for each other, and just allowed themselves to just be themselves. And it was beautiful.
The beautiful thing about it is, if they didn't fall in love with each other, they made us fall in love with them.
That's a very good point.
And that was that.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing I see is there are people like, well, they don't really have a romantic connection and all that. But see, this is what I call respect love. That's what they have. It's not romantic love so much. Romance is there, yes, but it's a respect for each other's paths, each other's history, and each other's present. And Ashley can't get into that. She no. This is a sacred space. It's beautiful. It's just
it is.
Like he was to me in this scene, he was more raw with her than I've seen him be, even with Ted, with anybody on the show.
Yeah.
This is the first time
Just
he
very
let us
open.
see who Andre really was. And that was just amazing for me.
Yep, I think we're already into final thoughts, so we'll just keep this going for just a second before we say goodbye. Yeah, this was.
I agree, Allie.
Congratulations.
Allie said, I hope that they only had to shoot that scene once. It would have emotionally drained me. I agree. Like that was just so, so raw.
It was. My final thought is here.
Yeah.
Jacob, I feel for you, Jacob. I don't even know what to tell you to do. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Damned if you don't.
You stay, you stuck, you leave, you bastard. You are just really in a pickle, Jacob, and I don't know what to do. You're too nice and too good of a guy to be in this position. I hate it for you. I really do. And I don't know what to say, but just Naomi is going to try. And Allie, you need to go and get the official statement, but she is going to try to divorce this man because she's pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. She is going to try.
You don't miss with your wells until your wells run dry. Then you'll be like, oh, yep.
She's
going
to
I think it's coming. I think it's coming.
And I hate that. But this Naomi here, we don't know her.
Yep, Miss Lynn, like he's being punished for changing his mind.
And which we are human, we all able to do. Just because you are so rigid in your ice cold heart, Madam Grinch. It's the holidays. I need your heart to grow 3 times big. And stop acting like that.
I just hate that.
You gave him
and I mean, I get it. I
took
get
it away.
what she wants, and I'm not saying she shouldn't want what she wants, but I hate, and I've said it before, and I'm gonna die on this hill. I think she is being selfish, not because she wants what she wants, but I think she's being selfish as to how she is handling her husband and what he wants. What she wants is the only thing that matters.
Right, because she thinks she's in this marriage by herself. Like, what are you here for? Why is Jacob there? Go get you that Terminator 2000. I'm telling y'all, it's available.
Gosh, girl, stop.
If you,
I think your husband might would appreciate.
I think that's what she wants in her stocking stuffer, Poppy.
That's something I made up. I don't know that that's a real thing, but the Terminator 2000 is still available. And if you don't want to take your husband's heart, his soul, and his mind into account, and that's all you using him for, then go get that and let Jacob go find him a woman that's going to produce him an heir. I'm just saying.
But I like what Nicole said about him going to the Boys and Girls Club and trying to find another outlet for that maybe he can live with and still, have his wife. I think that is a really good idea. And I think he needs to get involved in that very quickly. But she needs to calm down and stop jumping all over him for having his feelings. If he, I get that you can't just give a man the water and then take it away and say, oh, you can't have it anymore. I mean, that's hard, but he is basically letting it go. And you're still pouncing all over him for him wanting it, even though he still wants you. That's just not right.
And the thing is, he was blindsided just as much as she was, because
She
he never
was.
once came to you and said, Naomi, I know we said this, that, and the third, but now I want something different. That never came out of his mouth. He got caught by surprise, just like you did. And his normal reaction, which I don't even think he knew what it was going to be, was like, oh, wow.
Wow, great.
We having a baby. Oh my God, we got so much to do. And she's like, what? I'm not
happy about this.
And that just set it off from there. But if he had come in and said, well, I thought we wasn't having no kids, so what you gonna do about it? She would have had a problem with that.
Then he would have been an asshole.
Exactly. It's like no pleasing her at this point. And that's the part that is bothering me so much, that she cannot give this man any kind of reprieve. And he is in an escape room with no clues. You don't know what to do. And I feel so bad for Jacob, but those are my final thoughts. I'm gonna keep you in prayer. So.
All right, Donald, you up before you fall asleep?
I'm all right. And the funny thing is that I gotta go drive a van to Houston tomorrow at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, why are you still up here talking?
I'm trying to hold out to the end.
Nah.
Go to bed.
Goodbye. You say goodbye. We about done anyway, but you say goodbye. Go
ahead. So the things that I'm looking forward to is seeing how the dynamic between Martin and Samantha interact or evolve, and especially with Smitty bringing Martin's old habits to the surface. Like why did you take our daughter's job away without at least talking to me about what went on?
Right.
So interested in that one. I'm curious to see how Leslie, Nicole, and Ted is going to evolve, especially with Ted, in my opinion, slowly cutting the thread, and he's just stepping back and just letting the two women just be, and whatever their dynamic is. It's one of those things where it's turning Leslie on even more. But at the same time, it's causing Nicole to look at Ted in a different way. It's like, I was trying to say that I could do battle by myself without Ted, but I'm realizing that I may want to be with him after all. I'm just hurt. But yeah, that's neither here or there. Derek, June, you may want to find June's spot underneath that underpass, because that may be where you be laying your head. I'm just
not under the underpass. You didn't even put him in the firehouse.
Under the underpass.
He didn't put him in the firehouse. He said, "Go to Tent City."
He should be getting some pension or something anyway. So
look,
you better go to Aflac and get that gap insurance.
Look, because Derek was trifling in terms of keeping the sensation that he was getting back in his legs a secret from Ashley. And Ashley has always had an issue with commitment since day one. So I'm not really surprised in terms of that. But I am interested in seeing is if she continues to try to come for Andre, and if Danny is going to try and protect her territory.
Let's go.
And honorable mention to the actress that plays Pamela. I'm with the bougie over the top dramatics. I'm for it.
I love Pamela.
Love Pamela.
I said this a long time ago. Pamela and Danny's friendship is so enjoyable. The chemistry they have together.
Because Pamela's that friend that you need that's just with the shenanigans all day, every day.
All day.
She's that friend that you can call. It's like, girl, I need you to come over and do this. She said, say less. Where you need me and what am I doing?
Vanessa and Nicole is a weird friend.
Like she did with that champagne and the presents that disappeared in Haley's house. Yep. I got you, girl. I got you. We're burying the bodies. That's what's
she's the ride or die.
And
but the one
with you, Lynn, Anastasia, I want to see more of her develop too with her stuck-up self.
But the one thing I'm like my top storyline out of everybody else is the Hawthorns. I really want to see where this whole conflict with Isaiah and Elon go. I really, because it's
and how Joey plays into it.
I'm not really interested.
I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in seeing how Joey's involvement is and everything. I want to see how far they take this nepotism storyline. Because clearly Elon favors Jacob and Luke because
Well,
they
I want to
follow
meet
his
Luke.
footsteps.
I want to meet Luke.
And where's the mama?
Luke at? She
Yes,
is
where is
dispatched.
Mama?
Mama works in dispatch.
Listen,
Does
right
she?
now, them
Yes, she
Hawthorne
does.
boys is 3 for 3. We need to see Luke.
Oh God.
I need to see Luke. You right.
We
I
need
need to
to
see
see
who Luke
Luke.
is. I need
And
to see
and
him.
look, I don't want y'all to rush it. I want y'all to take your time, casting department. Now you have set the bar, and we got to keep the
Make it
Hawthorne
right.
men at the status that. Now don't be coming with no ragamuffins up in here.
But yeah, those are my final thoughts. And
All right.
with all
Well,
due
you go
respect,
to
ladies, I'm going.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Peace
make
out.
Good night.
Grace
And
leave.
God save
Wait a
me, please.
minute. We got to send you off right. Father, in the name of Jesus, we lift our brother Donald up to you, and whoever he's traveling with, Father God, give him adequate rest. But not only that, give him traveling grace and mercies on his way, Father God. Send the angels to continue to have charge over him, Father God, that he gets to his destination safely and a return back home safely, Father, in the name of Jesus. Amen. All right,
Amen.
now you can go.
Now you can go.
All right.
See
Be
y'all.
Safe, Donald.
All right.
See y'all throughout the week.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.
Anybody else
Lynn,
got
you
any
got
final
anything?
It's pretty
Okay,
much,
okay.
it's pretty much covered. But I wanted to bring to your attention something that someone said at TikTok today. Is
Mhm.
this pay attention to particular characters that they are adding to the show,
Mhm.
right? How, it is the Duprees. It is, an all black cast practically
Yeah.
show, but keep your eye on the casting. He brought out a very good theory about it. And if I find it, I'll send it to you. Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, we have a TikTok account.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find you and send it to you. But it's very
Keisha
interesting.
does
It's
a
an
TikTok,
interesting
right,
theory.
Keisha?
Okay. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, see it under Keisha.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what he has to say. I love that they are bringing in more characters that are not Duprees, because we've been saying for a long time we need more other people outside the family, so y'all can stop intermingling amongst each other.
Right.
I still say they need another affluent family to bounce with. You know what I mean? Like Anita needs.
That's what we're saying. The Richardsons, yeah. So
not. I mean, we haven't seen any Richardson parents.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't. That's what I'm saying. But if his family was supposed to be somewhat wealthy and he inherited all that, it's still like grandparents and cousins and.
Well, yeah,
does Ted even have any brother? Does Ted have any other brothers and sisters? I'm like, where is everybody else from that side?
Yeah, the Richardsons.
I don't see the Duprees marrying somebody that's not in their circle.
Right. Well, no, Ted said that when he talked to Leslie and she was talking about caviar. He said, I've been eating caviar my whole life. So we know that
he
Ted
is up
was
there.
born of money. But the only other family for real that we've seen has been the Hawthorns, and we still, like we said, we haven't met Mrs. Hawthorne yet.
She down in dispatch.
Well, I'm gonna need her to get some time off.
Yeah,
she worked them lines. She
need to be at Winterfest. She need to be at
Winterfest.
Winterfest.
Seen his mama yet? Has he seen his mama? He saw Daddy, but he ain't even talked about Mama.
They told her
when they were at dinner. Oh yeah, I hung out with Mom. All he had to do, I hung out with Mom. We went to lunch the other day, but yeah, we need to catch up some more. He didn't say anything about it.
I need to meet Mom. We need it now that we're introducing more Hawthorns. We need to meet Mama. It's time.
And Luke.
And we definitely need to meet Luke.
Character. And any other brothers and sisters that Ted has that's in this Richardson clan. So that would be nice.
Yeah. So
but I love that we are seeing more people. Yeah. And we're getting more sets, and that makes my heart happy too.
And it was to say that you mentioned that Samantha, she put up a post.
I saw that about her bedroom.
And it was just the little stairs, and she was like, "Cause we don't have one."
Skylar
bedroom.
was sitting with me when I watched that TikTok, and Skylar died when she showed her bedroom.
Yeah, I was like, just a piece of stairs. I said, well, that's why you always in earshot, both of y'all, of what's going on. She said, yeah, because I literally have nowhere else to go.
Nowhere to go.
Right, exactly. Bless your heart, child. Well, y'all, listen, it's been a pleasure to hang out tonight. Thank y'all so much. I love when we open the doors or the gates and let other people come in and voice their opinion. We're going to try to do more of that more often. But again, remember, if you have a veteran in your life and they do not have Paramount Plus, they can get it for life this month, 50% off. So make sure that everyone knows. Go and do that. And I'm going to post a commercial in the group in the morning. That way it's there so everybody can spread the word to go ahead and get that, take advantage of that 50% off. Yes. And thank you once again to all of our military veterans. Thank you so much for your service. We could not be who we are and what we are without your sacrifice. So, and not only them, but the families who also sacrifice for missing their loved ones when they're deployed and all of the things, or when they come home injured. You are the real heroes here of taking care of those family members. So all of you, all military families, thank y'all so much for your service, because y'all doing something I definitely could not do. And I appreciate you for that. And Marvella, yes, one of our own gatekeepers, yes, who is also a veteran. Thank you so much. And with that, we're going to say good night, y'all. So everybody, good night.
Have a
Peace
great
out.
weekend and be
Go
safe.
home, plug up your camera, set the timer.
Go buy a camera if you need to set a buy a camera.
Go buy a camera.
Go find you a Terminator 2000.
Bye, Liv. Bye, Marvella. Bye, Allie. Bye, everybody.
2000.
Oh my goodness, not Terminator. You gonna have me looking that
up
now. I don't remember what that
please.
like.
Please don't terminate
Terminator 2000. Oh my
That sounds violently painful.
Yes, it does. It really does sound painful.
That does not sound enjoyable at all.
Girl, that's what people like it rough. All right, good night, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Maurice P. Carey from CBS's Beyond the Gates and a proud, decorated United States Marine Corps combat veteran. As a veteran, I understand honor, courage, and sacrifice. And as a way of showing gratitude, Paramount Plus is giving 50% off for life to veterans and active duty service members on new subscriptions to Paramount Plus with Showtime. So let's celebrate our heroes during Military Appreciation Month. And don't forget to catch me on Beyond the Gates, weekdays on CBS Paramount Plus.